Alrighty, then give me 1 second here. Team, I forgot to reset this before I went live. Amateur hour, I know. 1 second. 1 second. Okay. Now it's not working at all. This button. There you go, weirdo. Why weren't you working? Why weren't you doing what I wanted you to do? Why were you doing that? There we go. That's what you're supposed to look like. Difficult. Welcome in, everybody. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. Yeah, you guys already found the new emotes. I was wondering if you guys would see it. Hi, Reaper. Welcome in. Hydrate. Welcome in, everybody. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. We had Angel on 50, Paige with the bits, Megan with the bits, Sophia with the bits, Emily with the resub with Prime. Welcome in. Yeah, there are some new emotes on Twitch. Let me know what you guys think. That's a big word for Elmo. It is a big word for Elmo. We now have the words emote that was requested, and we now have the big words for Elmo emote. I have a lot more emote slots, so I'm going to go for there. It's not on this screen yet. There is some new stuff on this screen when you guys figure it out. There are some new stuff. There is some new stuff on this screen when you guys figure out what's on there. But plan for the day is we're going to finish decorating the trading hall. Oh, I think you guys stacked them. A little hard to see when they all get stacked together, but I did add, there's new emotes for the screen. I'll rerun them because I want you guys to see all of them. But we got 3 new ones. We've got, Jay Jomison laughing. Oh, of course, there's like a cat fight. Trying to show the new ones off. Come on now. The cat fight. Hold on. We added the laughing one. I also added, where's my mouse? There it is. I added, where are you? We got this one. This one was highly requested. We've got the, are you sure about that? Sophia hit 100. Hell yeah, Sophia. We've got the, are you sure about that? It's another sub perk, another redeem. And then I added one more. I added another one in here. I now have this one right here. We've got Squidward cleaning the chalkboard. Lonnie with the resub, 6-month resub. Hell yeah, Lonnie. Also, Sophia, hell yeah on the 100 stream streak. Hell yeah, Lonnie, thank you for the resub. Sophia's hit 100. You guys are killing it. But yeah, so there's new emotes on Twitch for subscribers, and there are new channel thingies to do over here. To do over there. Yeah. Should be cool. Should be fun stuff to play. Yeah. We got a words one, and I might change the Elmo one. It looked better when I was making it. It says big words on it, but you can't really read big words, unfortunately. Yeah. Might have to change that one up a little bit. Also, I don't know if I can get in trouble for using Elmo as one of my emotes. Also, this screen's probably going to get words. Like the big words emote. I'm pretty sure that's the one I'm going to build on there. It just takes a little while. Shh, no one say anything. Free Leads is back. For those of you who hadn't seen, Free Leads is back. Now that we hit partner, I have unlocked so many new emote slots, and I'm just going to start filling them. So we'll have a bunch of new ones now that we're partner. I'm also thinking I'm going to get emotes made. Still need a slay emote? Probably. So here's the thing with the emotes. Up until today, I used to use a discount app on my phone to make all of my emotes. That app no longer works. So I actually used Photopea, which is like a free online version of Photoshop that I do my thumbnails with. I actually used that to create my new emotes. So I got to get better at that. You would not believe how long it took to make the words one, to get it to stretch and pop and look right. It took so much effort to get that to work. Hi, Libby. But I'm getting better. I don't know if you've seen the new YouTube tutorials. The thumbnails are getting better. I'm getting better at the thumbnails. Can I guess an hour? Oh, about 45 minutes. I couldn't get the text to stretch with the vignette on it that I liked. It's driving me nuts. Yes, Sarah, it was gas the other day. Let's see here. Yep, new YouTube video came out today. In case you guys hadn't seen it, we did the 2x2 tree farm. Again, the plan is to release the easy farms first. Get those ones done first. So it and it doesn't get much easier than the 2x2 tree farm. Which I noticed somebody commented on that video. Why don't you just mine a staircase up? Which is a valid criticism of that farm. But also, you have to mine a staircase up the tree to use the farm. Or you just jump in from the top and insta-mine it down. Versus trying to, spiral your way up and then, mine it down. Or just drop, burr, and cut the tree down. Teach their own. Sophia, thank you for the 100 bits. Also, tonight's going to be Twitch and YouTube only. Like our normal Wednesday night stream. We'll be back on Tickety Talk in the morning, so you guys are stuck with me on purple and red tonight. Exactly. Spiraling is fun. I mean, spiraling's fun if you're just getting it done. But, like, I'm going to say right here. The farms I'm releasing, I will never promise, say, hey, this is the best farm. Hey, this is the most efficient farm. This farm is going to get you the most drops. These are the farms I use that I like, and if I put a farm out on it, or a tutorial out on it, it's going to work. Tan is getting ready to buy all my shulkers. I know she's raiding. I know she needs XP. I know Tan is hurting on XP. She's in a trial chamber right now. We might get Tan a present. But if I give Tan a present, you guys can't rat out that I'm getting Tan a present. I'm considering getting like a couple stacks of XP bottles and then just dropping them off at her base area as a thank you for how awesome the banners came out. Can you guys do that? If we load into ClockCraft in a couple minutes here and we bring a present to Tan, can you guys keep that a secret? Because her pickaxe is like on its last legs and it's stressing me out in her stream. I have Tan's stream up on my phone. It is stressing me out watching her stream with having no XP. All right. Anything else we need to cover? You love Dell's auto smelter? Came out great, right? Came out great. I'm really, really happy that she likes it. I don't know if you guys saw Dell's video on it. Dell did a really, really, really nice video on the super smelter. And Dell, if you're watching this back in the future, thank you for the kind words in your video about it. And I hope you get all the use out of it you need to. I know, Sarah. I've been lurking. So I've been getting things ready. I've been cleaning the stream room. Stream room's a little messy. The camera and stuff for the corner comes in. The security camera will be all done for Monday's stream. Which means I can't hide things behind a couch anymore. So I used to use the big wall, like there's a coffee table over there that would have dishes on it and cups, and you can't see the bottom part of the TV thing because that was just like extra storage, or I was just stuffing boxes full of extra tech. So I'm trying to clean up because if I put a camera in this corner for the redeem, you guys are gonna be able to see the room. And I'm gonna make sure the room. I had a good day today. Productive, very, very productive day. I got about a dozen videos filmed. So if you've been playing Minecraft as long as I've been playing Minecraft, is taken care of for the next few weeks. As well as I got today's tutorial done. I didn't get a chance to do next week's tutorial. I'll just have to film it on Wednesday. So, what do you guys think of those videos, by the way? I got 2 out so far. I got another one coming out tomorrow and another one coming out Sunday. What do you guys think of those videos so far? Just the little like tips and tricks videos that are coming out on Twitch or on TikTok and YouTube Shorts and Instagram. You like them? They're great. I figured it's a good way to like, it's like everything from like pick block to shift clicking to the campfire thing. I feel like there's so many little things in Minecraft that like even long-term players don't know. Like you guys still teach me stuff all the time. Like for the longest time, I didn't know that Prismarine was an animated block. Now I do. You know what I mean? Yeah, we'll check out the banners when we load in. So I think that'll be like just because basically the approach I had is I used to put a ton of effort into TikTok videos. And I've pretty much learned like there's like no middle ground. You either have to have like a bare bones video or like candy level editing, right? Like if you're like in that middle ground, TikTok just chews it up and spits it out. But those short little 1 to 2 minute videos are really easy to, record, really easy to put out, like can help you guys out. And then I can save the long, heavy editing for YouTube videos. It also gives me like more time to like balance out the schedule. So it's win-win for all of us. I get easier stuff to produce out. You guys get more stuff to watch, and then I can teach you guys things here and there. Think they're great? Exactly. Tomorrow's is coming out. Tomorrow's video is going to be perfect for Tan. I almost called her out on her stream today because she was doing what my tip tomorrow is about. Oh, love it. All right, what do we got here? Oh, it's starting soon. Also, I'm having another one of these Liquid Death energy drinks because they're delicious. They're like perfect for stream. 100 milligrams caffeine, no like extra crap in there. It's just a perfect little buzz for the night stream. And I really like the flavor now. But let me get into ClockCraft real quick. Get into the server. Hi, Patella. Once we're in here, I'll bring you guys to the big screen. Hi, Cloud. I'll bring you guys to the big screen. And, oh yeah, I left off right where I finished filming today. You guys might get a hint on what tomorrow's video is on. All right, let me bring you guys to the big screen. All right, you guys should be able to hear me, see me. Yes. We've got Minecraft audio. We've got music nice and low in the background. And we've got me. I think we're working. Definitely a music disc farm. Yeah, you know, that's... Of all the videos I was going to do, that one became top of the priority. We almost lost that today, by the way. We almost lost Dancing Minecraft Cats today because StreamerBot did not enjoy adding in new commands. I could not... So I did all of the original commands all at once. Accidentally deleted that one, but it's working now. So that's the trade-off. You can't hear the music. The music is just supposed to be low. Also, the music is only available on Twitch. So if you're on YouTube, there's no music because YouTube has a vendetta against me playing music. Let me put my stuff away real quick. Then I got to share out the stream, and then we will get into it. Like I said, we're going to go get a present for Tan, but you guys can't. It's going to be a surprise gift. Don't rat me out. All right. Thanks. Okay. Anyways, we got to do our rounds. Hi, Jellycat. Bomb Pop. Definitely a Bomb Pop. Hello, chat. Hello, Stashio. And we got our new guests outside. We got to say hi to... Sunday Star Greg. Hello, Greg. Hello, Enzio. Hello, Titan. All right, there we go. You don't have bomb pops? Okay. Oh, I totally forgot to share out the stream. Amateur hour over here. Give me 1 second. Whoops. I don't usually have to do this on my phone. Or I have to do it for Twitch, but I don't have to do it for Discord. I appreciate all of you that have King usernames in the ClockCraft community Discord because it makes selecting my notification so much fun. I love it. Perfect. Share that out. Share that one out there. Alrighty. Let's... Alright, should be good to go. 10 stream streak. Hell yeah, Scooter. Bad at watching. You're fine. You're here when you can be here, and that's all I ask. You're here when you can be here, and that is all I ask. Anyways, if you missed last night's stream, we did a bunch of work on the trading hall. It was a lot of bulk work. As you can see, we added a whole lower foundation to the build. So we put a lower foundation in, we put a secondary foundation in, we finished the main upper area of the hall. Obviously, there's a lot of work left to do on the trading hall. Officer Mal, guarding the front door as always. Ended up moving the front entrance up. So we finished this floor to keep it keep it decorated to this extent. And then this is kind of like the main floor here. I haven't decided if I'm doing this. It might just do a big back window. I've actually, you know, I was really considering, Emily, putting Miller with the Twitch Prime sub, 3-month resub. Thank you, Miller. I was considering not doing the cyan when I was looking back at this because I was watching the VOD back last night. I'm considering switching this one here, or actually one of these with bookshelves. So, like, maybe do, like, this one all with bookshelves and this one all with bookshelves. Keep this one the same, kind of add some more depth to it. But I'm not there yet. Well, let's get the rest done, and then we can focus on, like, that kind of work. Does that make sense? Like, it's definitely on the list. Legend, cheese it. Trap it in Bedrock. You know, trap it in the Nether and mine with it. Trap it in an end gateway. Cheese the Wither. That is my recommendation for fighting it. If you're trying to fight it straight up, I recommend fighting it underground. You know, dig a 1x tunnel about 100 blocks long, spawn it at the end, and then just work your way back as you're fighting it and work it down. It'll do the mining for you, but it also makes it so that he can't go buck wild while he's fighting you. That is my recommendation. But before we get too far into stream, like I said, I want to get Tan a goodie box because she is hurting on XP, and she did a phenomenal job with our banners. So, in case you guys missed it, Tan's live on TikTok tonight. She's on the server right now, goofing off and doing her thing. And she made us our banners. So she made us our Royal Labs banners, and I really like them. Got them displayed here. I'm going to make copies of them and put them around the world on our different builds and different farms that aren't here so that we can sign them off. But Tan did our banners, and they came out really great. So huge thank you to Tan on that. But I want to grab a shulker box. And then, I don't know if her pickaxe is going to make it to the surface where she's at right now. And what I want to do for Tan is I want to get her a bunch of bottles of XP. So I have, like, no emeralds left because we did all of our emeralds in decorating. So we're going to have to trade with our friendly neighborhood farmers. Coral's on a 30 stream. Hell yeah, Coral. Do I have any pre-made? Actually... way easier to just do that. And then I only need 5 stacks for trading. Perfect. Spider-Man. When you're using a block and you run out of block, how do you get the same material out of inventory? Taurus Git. That is called pick block. All you do is click on the block in the world, and it automatically comes out of your inventory. So you can see I have pumpkins right here, but my hands are empty. When I click on a pumpkin, takes it out of the inventory, puts it into my hand. That's called pick block. It's in every version of Minecraft. You just need to go into your settings and bind it. So let me do a full round with our farmers to get some emeralds, and then we'll go buy a bunch of enchanted or bottles of XP, and then we'll go bring them to Tan. I low-key tried getting that on Minecraft earlier, and you couldn't figure it out. Pick block? What device are you on, Emily? Are you on PC? Are you on console? It should just be under controls. Or are you on your phone? I don't know where it would be on phone. I know it's possible to do on phone because people who play on phone have told me it's possible it's on phone. But I don't know. You're on the MacBook for Java. It's definitely under your keyboard and mouse controls, Emily. Wrap's looking good. I know, Libby. It's coming out great. It is definitely coming out great. I'm really liking how it's coming. I kind of was, you know, half daydreaming today while I was working on other stuff. I'm like, how am I going to finish the wrap? And I think I got a really cool idea. It's going to be a little bit different than our existing wraps that we've done in the area, but it's going to stick to the theme. So kind of make the build look a little bit different while also keeping true to, like, this area. Keyboard and trackpad. Logitech makes a $9.99 mouse, and it's USB. You just plug it in, and then you get a mouse. Gonna lurk? Have a great night, Ryan. Enjoy your lurk. Oh, I'm out. Oh, yeah, these guys are all gonna be mad about prices, because, again, you guys might see a video here soon that features these guys. You know, maybe not. I guess you'll have to wait and see. That should be enough anyway. What is a trackpad? It's like the touchpad on the mouse that you use to, like, move your cursor around. Mac doesn't have USB ports. Get a USB-C to USB thing. Did somebody sub? I just got a sub alert, and I don't see any new ones. If you just subbed and it didn't pop in as alert, welcome in. Appreciate you. It didn't pop up. All right, let's visit our clerics. How long does it take for villagers' prices? They restock twice a day. If you keep trading through them raising their prices, it takes longer for them to bring their prices back down. So, like, if I just leave them alone, they'll be right back down to where they're supposed to be tomorrow. But if you're constantly trading into them and trading into them and trading into them, it's going to raise their prices back up. Yeah, Tacos found the new emote. Anybody getting a keyboard and mouse for Xbox? Do you think it's worth it? 100%. Even when I played on PS5, I played on a keyboard and mouse combo. What I recommend doing is getting a combo. I used a Red Dragon. Or I used the Red Dragon keyboard and mouse combo. It was like $50, I want to say. It's one USB. You just plug it in. And it has both the mouse and the keyboard wired together. And it is definitely worth it. Even when I was on console, I was on keyboard and mouse. I haven't played controller Minecraft in a very long time. I might actually mess with my scroll wheel, but I'm just so used to it now. I want to turn it up. Making bets with the 3-month resub. Hell yeah, making bets. Let me grab this XP. Let me do this really quick. Grab this. Heal the axe. Elytra should be healed. Get this here, there. Tan, is you at your base? Question mark. What's the button? That's not the right button. There's a button to place all these down at once. There it is. And then I want this for now. Here, give me this. Give me this. Put all this away in there for now. Give me a single one. She did not see my message, but I'll pull up her stream. Grab this, put this in here. Nope. Go back there. Do that, and do one there and one there. All right, good little box. Good little box for Tan. Let's make a quick road trip to Tanisha's base and drop her off a present as a thank you for the banners. Tan owed me these off of her using my gold farm as her main source of XP. Tan owed me banners. That's what those were payback for. For iron and stone, and Tan's gotten a few, not handouts because, like I said, she paid me in them with banners, but Tan got some goodies from my farms when she needed them. So, but then she also, like I said, made really pretty banners, so it's gonna be, you know, a give and take. I don't think she's at her base, so we might be able to sneak in and out. Mario entrance, then it looks so good. It looks very out of place in the Nether Highway, which is a good thing. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, there we go. I did not bring an ender chest, and I forgot my signs box. I'm willing to bet I forgot my signs box. I didn't. Okay, we're gonna do this. And then this, and then this, and then this, and then... I don't have white dye. Oh, I do. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. 2 tan from Kinger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do that. put my stuffs back. Break. And then we escape before she gets back. She's nearby, so we gotta escape before she gets back. Oh, it's been great. It's been a great day today. Been phenomenal. All right, we have left a present for Tan. You'll have to tell me what she thinks when she gets it. Escape. Escape. Do we check on Spawn? I mean, I don't have my ender chest on me or any of that stuff. Rachel with the resub. Yeah, probably. I've been on better ass hips out of place. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you're resting up. I hope it heals up fast. Libby, it just makes it so it can't be edited. So once you put honeycomb on a sign, nobody can change the sign. Not to say somebody else would go and take credit for my gift for Tan, but that would be a very prank thing to do that another ClockCrafter would do, is go be like, oh, this was from King, or no, this is from Candy now, or this is from Deli Pop. Change the name on it. It'd be a very ClockCraft-esque prank to do. It's kind of like you go to a wedding and you didn't bring a gift for the bride and groom, so you just grab a tag off the gifts and you put a different tag on it. It's perfect. Not that you would ever do that. That'd be a horrible thing to do. Alright, let's check on our shops. No, of course not. That's from, anybody ever watch How I Met Your Mother? One of the characters in that show did that. That sounds awful, Shay. I hope you, recover quickly. How I Met Your Mother is your favorite show. I liked it a lot growing up. Watching it back now, you notice so much more about that show, and besides Marshall, and honestly Barney at points, everybody in that show's kind of a piece of shit. Like, Ted, the main character, is really kind of a skeezy guy. Lily is the absolute worst. Robin's not much better. Yeah, you pretty much realize that Marshall's only, like, the truly, like, solid character in that show. Like, don't get me wrong, love the show, but, like, watching it back now, it's like, damn. Crane with the 3-month resub. Hell yeah, Crane. It's definitely a comfort show, one-watch show kind of deal. That's how I would approach it. I did not know that they made a song about his character. All those are stocked in. I don't think we sold a single thing. And again, we checked the shops 2 days ago. No big difference there, eh? Alright. Time to fly home. Oh. Somebody turned the beacons on. The ending? Yeah, the ending's the worst. I don't think there's any argue about that. The end of How I Met Your Mother is like the worst end of a show of all time. That is just anger. It's gotta be one of the worst sitcom endings of all times. Which time did Dexter end? They've done like 3 Dexter endings. The original ending where he sails off into the storm, and then he's up in Alaska or something, and then his son killed him in the recent one. Dexter has died many, many times. So which ending? The first time? Not to spoil you, that show's been out for years. I'm not calling spoiler warning on that one because that show has been out for a really long time. Alrighty. We gotta work on this beastie. Let's put in what we can for emeralds, and then just remind me that as we do this, we have to keep trading for emeralds to keep adding the emerald accents. Criminal Minds gave you Nightmare. My other comfort show is Big Bang. That is my dad's comfort show. Whenever I road trip with him and I'm driving, he will have Big Bang going on his phone. And he'll just be chilling there watching it, or like he will download a bunch of episodes of Big Bang before we go to our deer camp in case we don't have service, so that he can watch Big Bang to fall asleep. I'm pretty sure he can speak every episode word for word. Like, word for... He laughs before the jokes hit because he knows the jokes are gonna hit. All right. So we left off here. We got the inside part done. This is what I am thinking for the wrap. Because the outer wall has to go out to there. I don't think that's going to surprise on anybody. That's where we're going to be syncing out there. Gamer White, thank you for the 100 bits. I think I'm going to leave that as a big window. So let's do the walls of this first. As I miss it. Because these walls are going to be the traditional stripe to there, and it's going to kind of wrap up and around to the front. Does that make sense? Abby, thank you for the 100 bits. So I need snow and then wool. One of those things is going to be way easier to get than others, but we should have a good amount of wool from when we built the kelp farm because we were in the area, or Steve might get a bunch of diamonds from us today. And I want to point out, I have AFK'd this farm. I we just go through it so fast. We just go through this so fast every time we're building. Riley, thank you for the bits. Appreciate you. Let's see if I have any over here. Piggy with 1,000 bits. Hi, Piggy. Thank you for the 1,000 bits. Welcome in. I have a little in here, and I have none in there. That's not a good sign. Put all the blue in there. Rampant, thank you for the bits. Pagey, thank you for the bits. A lot of dogs. Sophia, thank you for the bits. Flashbacks to last night's hype train. You guys went absolutely off with last night's hype train. Level 11 was crazy. Absolutely crazy. You guys went off with it. Viking Pilot and their viewers. Hi, Viking. Welcome in, everybody. Hello, Monsieur Pilot and friends. Did I already have wool over here? I don't know where. I have a shulker box of wool. Oh, there it is. I'm like, I know I had wool somewhere in this shulker mess. Welcome in, everybody. Viking, I hope you had a wonderful day today. Thank you for the raid. All right, I need a shulker box for white wool. Well, you guys I just did a bunch of new emotes for Twitch, and then eventually I'll be able to do all the emotes over on YouTube. It's just hidden behind YouTube's, like, membership feature thingy. If there's a hard cap on how many I can add. Tells, thank you for the bits. Sophia, thank you for the bits. Paige, thank you for the bits. Megan, thank you for the bits. Thank you guys very, very much. You guys hit level 2 really, really quick. You guys hit level 2 really, really quick. The dancing cat, is that your favorite one? I mean, that might be my favorite one that we've gotten from hype trains. Sleep. I saw the sun change a shade of color. I want to be able to sleep. Barry, thank you for the 100 bits. Doodle Bob. Oh, that's a cool one, Megan. I haven't seen that one yet. That's the nodding ocelot? I like the ones that, like, go along with the music. Is that Doodle Bob, or is it a dancing Cheez-It that you guys have? Alright. Brain do brain things. Snowbox. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Kinger, I don't know from TikTok. I know that powerhouse. You've told me that before. But you're powerhouse when you're on Twitch. It's not Doodle Bob, it just reminds you of him. Got it. Got it. Whoops, sorry, Paige. That was to Nicole. The most definitely favorite emote. Dancing Cheez-Its going. Actually. Can I extend? Okay, you are where you're supposed to. I'm looking at chat. Like, is chat going over the chords? It shouldn't be, but chat, you're supposed to be a little bit over. You're supposed to be, like, right there. That's your sweet spot right there. So that you're going right up against the wall. Right over top of the camera. That's where chat's supposed to be. Over the shoulder camera? Do be loving the over the shoulder camera. Like I said, all the stuff to do the new security camera look will be here Friday, but I'm gone all weekend Friday. So come Monday, you guys will have a new camera angle to play with, a new redeem. Actually, probably not Monday night, or probably not Monday morning. It'll probably be Monday night. I'll probably put it in between streams on Monday. It wasn't bad where I am today, Emily. The orange cloud wasn't too bad where I was. I mean, it's definitely noticeable. You see it if you go outside, but it's not like, I saw people on TikTok, and I don't think this has bad undertones, but, like, if you ever watch, like, you ever watch, like, sitcom TV, like, they add, like, an orange filter to the scene when they're, like, depicting scenes that are happening, like, down in, like, Mexico or South America, stuff like that. Like, they add that yellow tinge. I saw somebody asking why New England had the wrong filter on TikTok, and it made me chuckle. Who changed the filter? Okay. Blue, black, blue, I think, on the wrap. Blue, black, blue on the wrap. We're gonna need a lot for this side, but that's okay. Well, that's not good, Paige. Have you tried breathing in and out? Choo-choo, what'd you guys get? Apparently, I've gotten all the emotes by now. What'd you guys get? Did you get any cool ones? Oh, I got 2 subs. That counts. Cool. I have all the level 1 emotes, but it gave me a sub. Complain about that. I know, Officer Mao. They knew. Getting some new digs. Probably end this right here. Let me do that, but okay. This might not use a lot of wool to do this. To do a little bit of this. Pick that up and then go back along like so. Your cat's not moving, be right back. Like kitty, or like you're dancing on stream chat kitty. Those are very different reactions. The emote, sorry, got it. Enjoy your workout, Coral. Enjoy your workout. I should add a exclamation point workout command. So if anybody's watching the stream at the gym, they can plug that one in. Got it, Paige, got it. It sounds like he is deep asleep, and you're just gonna wake him up. Sounds mean. Sorry. When I hear the name Tigger, I think of Tigger from Winnie the Pooh. I know. For sure. She hopped as a kitten. Got it. So I'm not totally off base. Mm-hmm. Welcome back, Riley. Oh, Tan's going through a portal. Sorry, I have Tan's stream up on my phone. That's why I keep looking down. I want to see if she'll see her present. If you guys didn't rat me out. Yeah, she liked it. Good. Okay. Well, I did my nice thing. She got the goodie box. Yes. Is Tan live? Tan's live on TikTok. Tan's doing a ClockCraft stream right now. She was out diamond mining, and I was watching her stream while I was prepping for my stream, and she was stressing me out with she was killing mobs to keep the XP up on her tools. Like, that's how down bad she was for XP on her pickaxe. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna, you know, do a little sneak in here, and then before we start working on what we're working on, I'm gonna go gift her a whole shulker box of XP bottles so that she can just have XP. And I'm really proud of you guys. You didn't rat me out. I'm really proud of you guys, chat. Normally, you guys would, like, jump on any reason to go spoil a surprise to another member. I'm really proud of you guys. You didn't. Sure. True. A delivery from the capital to District 12. What a great comment to come in with, Dell. I don't know whether I should be insulted as you're calling me the capital, or that's like insulting to Tan. I don't know if I should be insulted because you're calling me, you know, you're making me the bad guy of the Hunger Games series, or what with that? That came out sick. I like how that looks. Nah, don't read into it. Sure. For those of you who don't know, Miss Deli Pop right there in chat is another member of ClockCraft and another goated content creator. If you guys are looking for more Minecraft content to check out here on Twitch. She also streams on Tickety Talk, and she's also on YouTube, kind of. She uploads her VODs occasionally to YouTube. Hello, Miss Deli Pop. Okay, so the wool is 2 blocks off of this corner. These farms aren't square on where they were originally built, so we are going to have to watch that as I'm building this one. Because remember, we built this one facing this way and that one facing that way. Hello, Miss Deli Pop. Okay. Actually, these might have squared out. I might have gotten really lucky. Nope. I gotta fib this whole wall over 1. Wait, hold on. What's it 2 blocks off of? Okay. Off of this stone brick on this angle, it's 2 blocks off. And that's the snow wall, right? Yeah. I was realizing this as I was looking at it last night after stream. Off of this stone wall, 1, 2, this should be snow right here. Oh, shit! No, look at me! It was even. Off of sea lantern, 1, 2, 3, to snow. Sea lantern, 1, 2, 3. Damn, that's really lucky, because these aren't square at all. This just happened to square up. We'd love to see that. I don't have to change anything. What should you build? You should build a cow farm. Or sorry, you should build a chicken farm inside of a cow statue and surrounded by pigs. Trying to get a cheap sharp. Well, the trick is getting the... You maintain happy? Awesome. The trick is getting the sharp 5 villager and then curing them. So they automatically give you the cheaper trade. Now, that's really, really lucky that these lined up square, because these buildings weren't square. I noticed that when I was looking at it last night for the thumbnail. I was just going to fib it with the covering. We were going to do some carpentry fibbing to hide the fact that I didn't originally square these up when I built them. Kinger, is it true you can't hold anything in the totem you're off in? You can hold a totem, you can hold a, what's it called? A shell. Nautilus shell. I think that's it. And an arrow. You can hold a totem, an arrow, a shield, and a Nautilus shell. Should be 4 up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Why Nautilus shell? It's for the drowned. It's so that the drowns can dual wield, because they use the same characters for them. That's how they're able to hold a trident and a shell at the same time. You can't hold rockets in your offhand. Or sorry, you can hold them, you can't use them. That's a good another point. You can hold them, but you can't use them. Maps you can hold in the offhand. True, maps you can do in the offhand. How did I fib this on the corner? I brought it all the way back into the snow, but that's not going to line up on this side. So I went back to... What is this? 1528. King, I may have missed it. Where are you putting where the dirt is? We're going to do gardens, and we're going to do the striped carpet pattern to spawn-proof it all. This will be dead space within the build in here. This is just going to be covered, but around it is going to be trees and probably fountains and stuff like that. Paige got it into her mind where we're going to do pink trees. I don't know where she got that idea from, but definitely do some trees. It would tie it together with the BAMF? Oh, it's a good thing they're separate builds and they don't need to be tied together. It's a good thing they're completely different builds and don't need to be tied together. You know, they can be standalone designs. This should be 2, and then here. And then there. Yeah, Steve's definitely going to get a purchase out of us today. Steve's definitely going to get a wool purchase out of us today. Unless I take all of the spider string I have and turn it into wool, and then I spend an extreme amount of ink and light blue dye to dye it all. Or I just go spend diamonds. Hi, Heck, welcome in. You have a suggestion? What's your suggestion? That I do pink trees? Maybe AFK the Wolf Farm? I have been! I have. I want to point out that I have AFK the Wolf Farm twice now. We go through an ungodly amount of wool using this pattern. It's a good pattern, but it goes through a ton of resources. I have been. Why did that get auto-modded? I don't know. Too many Ys. Ooh, that was a good one. That was deep from my chest. What is your serious question? I need to take out the empties box. Hey, Kinger, how are you doing? I'm doing great, Cassidy. Is wool a part of the base? I don't know. That counts as my hydrate. You literally just saw me take a drink. That counts. The second I die, other wood, I'm gonna run out. Lakita, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Any advice for small streamers? Consistency is everything. Consistency is everything. A lot of people will tell you to stream every single second you get. I'm gonna tell you that's not effective. Find 1 or 2 nights a week, especially if you're first starting out. Say, hey, every Tuesday night I can stream from 8 to midnight. And then stick to that as hard as you can. That is the biggest tip I give to anybody looking to get into streaming and to grow. It's find, don't stream every chance you get. That's nothing wrong with that. But find that 1 day a week where you can lock down and say, this is when I'm streaming. That way, once you start building a community, you can, they can start knowing when to expect you. That came out great, team. For the first part of this. That came out great. Definitely going to add some grade in here, add some more texture into that. We'll put our pyramid on. I think next step is I'm just going to go to spawn and buy out whatever wool Steven has. Whatever wool Steven has for the next part of this build. Just go now. Just get it done now. I'll bring the diamond box. I'll bring the extras. Just buy what he's got on him. This is usually when Steve randomly appears in my chat and he can just tell me that he does have stuff or doesn't have stuff. This box. All right, so let's go grab 2 shulker boxes. I'll bring an ender chest with us. I'll just leave valuables in there. I don't like flying away without this box. I have extra rockets. I got extra elytras. We're good. We're just going to spawn after all. Isn't he normally on TikTok? True. True. Steve is a chronic stream lurker. I love it. He just, he's like me in a lot of streams, I do watch a lot of the other ClockCrafters, but I very much just have the stream on in the background while I'm recording or sleeping. Like, I fell asleep in Mullet stream last night. And unless it's pointed out that I'm in there, just figure it out. Coming from Tanisha's TikTok, you said to be here. Welcome in, Lexi. Welcome in. You missed a spot on the snow, top row of the blue. We'll get it when we get back. I gotta go expend a lot of diamonds. She loved her present? Good. I'm glad she liked it. My banners came out great. It was a good trade. She did a really good job on my banners. I gave her some XP. That's the trade. That way she doesn't have to use the gold farm either, because I have no idea if the gold farm is going to work currently. Tridents keep falling out of it, and that'd be a really poor service example to have Tan over to get some XP, start the farm up, and it kills both of us. I forgot those beacons were on. I'm glad she liked her present. Just watched Silent put shears on 3 sides of the sheep and it triggered the same way. Yeah, there's a new method using one of the... I say it's not used, it's been out for a couple months now, where they can make it where... Turn these off so they're not off. Yeah, there's a new... The dried bush, that's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, you can take a dried bush now and use it to instantly grow grass and then have the sheep instantly eat the grass. It's definitely a bug and it will be patched, so I didn't want to build one. It's definitely a bug. And it's definitely going to be patched, so I didn't want to build one. All right. Light blue wool. He has a lot. How much do you have for black wool? He has a lot. Perfect. I'm going to buy all of it. Thank you, Steve. I think I'm single-handedly keeping Steve flush with diamonds. Nice, Ghost Runner. I wish you luck with the grind. Just like I said, stay consistent. That's the best thing you can do. Ghost Runner, thank you for the follow. All right, let's pay... What is it? 1 diamond's a stack. This is an expensive little trip. I just need to remember to AFK now. All right. Thank you, Stefan. You can have my diamonds. Thank you, Stefan. You can have my diamonds. I'll probably be back to buy green wool later because I'm going to be low on green wool. Might be able to dye the green wool, though. All right, put that in there and that in there. Grab this, grab these. You overpaid? 1 diamond each stack. Good catch. Good catch. Saved me 2 diamonds right there. Kinger, why do I have 2-minute ads? Because that's how I make money, Powerhouse. I do 2-minute ads every hour. Every hour. Price reduce. 1 diamond each stack. I missed that one. There we go. All right, now we go back. Now we go back. Kinger needs grandpa glasses. Calling me old. My own chat's calling me old. TikTok calls me unk all the time. I guess I shouldn't take it to heart too much. TikTok calls me unk all the time. Dancing toothless. I am Father Clock. True. I am Father Clock. All of my children. Today, I saw somebody comment in the Discord, but he didn't say anything about it, so I didn't want to point it out in case he didn't want it called out. I didn't want to call him out if he didn't want to be called out. I did see that somebody commented about it. He did? Okay. Well, then happy birthday, Bibberty, if you're watching this back in the future. You posted it yourself, which means you're fair game. So happy birthday, Bibberty, a long-term viewer. So appreciate you and all the time you've spent here lurking and hanging out with us. All right. Ooh. Streamerbot, you worked. You did what I wanted you to do. You did the merch plug on its own. Good job. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. We did horizontal stripes here. I think I'm going to fade in vertical. I'm going to do alternating stripes. So kind of like we did with this guy where the stripes go up and over. I'm going to go up and over with a blue, then horizontal with a black, and then up and over with a blue, horizontal with black, up and over with blue, and then kind of reverse zigzag zipper it up this wall and over the top to the other side. That's what I'm going for. Do you guys see the vision? So instead of going horizontal all the way across, it'll be a stripe over, stripe horizontal, stripe vertical, stripe horizontal. Kind of like zipper it and stagger it across the side, and then I'll match the same thing on the other side so it'll look like wings. I kind of want this to look like blue and black wings going out to the side. Picasso. All right. First things first is I gotta where I'm gonna put it. So I think they're gonna start right here, and then it's kind of a pain to do. Start with blue here. We're gonna need a lot of blue carpet because I'm gonna keep the filled corner here. I'll fill it on the other side too, because then it's gonna be 3 wide, 1, 2, 3. And then snow here. And then let's go up with it. Let's just do a quick mock-up, see if we like it or hate it. Worst comes to worst, we hate it, and then I don't need to keep doing it. And then I'm going to go up even with here and then fill the roof. So it'll be something like... Kinger, someone... Then you should call the police. Simple answer. Call the police. If it's that serious of an issue, you probably shouldn't be in my stream, and you should probably call the police. Good night, Sophia. Make sure you stay locked indoors and then wait for the cops to get there and do what they tell you to do. And then it'll be... What did I have for dinner tonight? Dinner tonight was... Shit, what did I eat tonight? I had something. I ate something. I know I did. Yeah, Peter, I gotta finish the emerald blocks. What was dinner? Oh, I had a couple slices of pizza and then rice. I had a couple slices of pizza and then I had some rice from yesterday that I just had a little bowl on the side. College student special. Jeff sleep. Hi, Winter. Alright, so this is what I'm quasi-thinking right now. Cheeseburgers with everything? What's everything? Onions, pickles, lettuce. I have a hot take. I think we've talked about this on stream before. I cannot stand putting tomatoes on cheeseburgers. Like, I like tomatoes on sandwiches and subs and stuff, but I am not a fan of a cold tomato on a nice hot burger. Now, if you, like, grill the tomato, then yeah, you should be putting that on a burger. But if you're having, like, you know, if it's not that, I don't want it. Just successfully built your first trident killer? Awesome. Do not put onions on your burger. You have to put onions on a burger. At least white onion. I can agree with not red onion because a sweet onion, yeah, not everybody likes a sweet onion. You got to do at least like white Maui onion. At least. You're missing out on just so much flavor if you're not. I love everything but soggy onions, raw only. Onions are a must-have. Okay. So this is kind of the idea I'm going for right here. Let me do another zigzag with the black wool so you can kind of see it. You put both types? I mean, yeah, I'm definitely down for both types. If you're doing onions, definitely red onions and Maui white onions on a burger. But, like, bare minimum, I'm at least putting Maui onions on white onion. Lexi, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome in. We had Mediterranean chicken bowls. That sounds gas, actually. Okay, so yeah, here's the idea. I'm not going to do anymore. I'm going to kind of do this zipper right here. You can see how it's staggering across. And then I'm going to do that up to the side here. And then I'll probably do it twice more and then do a full cap of white around the corner. You guys kind of see what I'm going for this pattern? Do you see the vision? Do you see what I'm working with in theory here? So be another white and then black, and then yeah, this corner will probably be just a full capped corner. All right, that looks sick. I like it, Picasso. You know what we could do? Actually, I don't know if I'd like it because we made it uniformed over here. If I swapped... Because I did these matching, but what if I did that pattern that way? And then over here, I take the blue and the black and I swap them, and then I swap the blue and the black here too. So even though they're uniform to each other, they'd be the reverse of each other for both sides. Or do we make them uniform and square? Because if we keep them uniform, they'll look like wings, which is kind of the look I was going for, like the futuristic wings flying from the sides. But I can also reverse them, and then it'll kind of be like stylized patterns on both sides. Because then we got to do the cap on the top. What do you think, Kelp Farm? Yeah, I agree. I think I keep it uniform. I think I keep both sides and I make them the same. And then square them and then do the roof up to make it look nice. We ball. Okay. You also agree? Good. Good, good, good. I'm glad my chat and the Kelp Farm all agree on something. I might, you know what's going to be funny? I might not have enough snow to build this. I haven't AFK'd the snow farm in a while, either. My voice isn't that torn up. I don't need a water. My voice isn't that torn, I don't think. Also, if anybody's curious why I'm doing snow blocks here, I'm just going to put carpet over the top. That way, because it's going to be spawn-proofed anyway, and I'm not wasting a full wool block to build these out. Can a hopper minecart pick up blocks through grass? Yeah. Hopper minecart can pick up anything through any block. Through a regular block. Like, if you have more than a block there, like a block and a half, it doesn't pick up, but just a regular block, then yeah. Oh, Riley, I've been kind of hammering through resources lately with all these builds. Kind of been hammering through the resources. All right, this is... Oh! We have been resource heavy as of late on all of our builds. So this will probably go out. Has to be one within this wall. So I think it'd be like right here. And then this would be blue wool. Because this is at 92. This is at 91. So actually, this needs to be at a 93. Asking the real questions, Coral. 94%. Look at you go today. Productive day. Been awake since 3 p.m. and an early morning. All right, what's everybody's phones at? What's everybody's phones at? Phone chart check. What's everybody at? $33, $23, $70, $31, $17, $48, $42, but plugged in, $72, $88, $43, $1. Plug your phone in. $69, nice. $69, $269 is wow. You guys have really convenient timing. 9%. Piggy, charge your phone. I am at 32. I'm a little low. I'm at 32 right now. Living life on the edge. was on the PC. I used to have a little desk charger. When I redid all my audio situation, I don't have the little desk charger anymore because I'm out of USB ports. Of all things to run out of in my setup, I'm out of USB ports, and I don't want to add any more because I already have enough devices pulling power. That's not good, Ghost Runner. You should get some sleep. It's like you're gonna not be alive much longer if you don't sleep. Gotta get some sleep, man. Sleep's important. Go take a nap. Turn the phone screen off. Make sure you have blue light mode on so you're not, overexerting. And get some rest. My sheep farm isn't working because the hopper minecart isn't picking blocks up. You have the hopper minecart directly underneath the grass block and it's still not picking blocks up? Ow. So you have them standing on the grass block with the hopper minecart underneath it, with just like that, and it's not working? Good night, Cassidy. 33, not bad. I think it's right here. Eating pasta? Nice. Again, make sure you sleep, though. Again, 3 days no sleep. That's like starting to get to, like, you're not going to be with us much longer if you don't sleep, type sleep. 100%? Look at you go. I'm doing good, Saul. I'm doing good. Good day today. Very productive, and I'm excited at how this is turning out so far. I am a fan of what we're doing. I just realized I'm going to have to put brand new clocks on this thing. But then again, this farm's probably never going to run again. Just because... it doesn't have to be, Peter. I have mine on a rail just because it's how I left them. Ooh, we're going to have to fib this corner right here. Actually, I might not have to because I can bring the wrap around. We're going to do a wrap around. Give it a little wrap around. Do this one this way. Good job, Ghost Runner. Get some sleep. Have a good night. Every time you guys say Danny's at the pool, I still go, oh, my mod Danny's at the pool. I forget that her husband is like in a pool bowling league. Well, not bowling league, but you know what I'm going for. You know what I mean. I'm like, oh, Danny's lifeguarding. This is actually going to be really hard to fib this corner back here. Because it has this extended part right here. We might have to get really creative fibbing in these back stripes. It might, just right here and right there is going to be annoying to deal with, but we'll, that's one of those cross it when we get to it kind of deal. We'll deal with it when we get to it kind of deals. Well, Gabrielle, I mean, most of the time, for us, we're going to see the front. However, every time you're flying in from spawn, you're going to see the back. That's the master hang-up right here. It's like, yeah, for the most part, you're always going to see the front of the build. But whenever you're flying back from spawn, you fly through this side. The rail fixed it? Oh, nice. I'm glad you got it fixed. But yeah, anytime you fly in from spawn, you're gonna be flying in from this side. I'll just fib this corner. I'll find a way to fib it. There's got to be a way to mesh it or give it a meld or something weird like that. I'll figure it out. That shouldn't be too hard to mesh up. And then once we do it once, it's only gonna be in that one spot, and it's gonna be a little weird. You know what I do? Actually, goodbye to this whole. Oh, all of my frames are gone because I just triggered this farm. Ow. All of my frames are gone because I just triggered this farm. And this farm has just been filling for about 2 months since I shut it off. I don't know if that came across on the stream, but I just lost all my frames at once there as soon as I hit that. Again, I don't think I'm ever gonna have to really run these farms again, so that's not like the end of the world that this just went off, like, because again, I've completely maxed out on pumpkins currently. It's not the end of the world that just did that thing, but it's also coulda gone with not doing that. I think I'm just gonna build this wall up straight, and then that's how I'll fib the angle here, because this will come across to right here. And then I'll fib the blue down to right here. And that should fit, I think, in theory. Just a guy. You guys asked for a just a guy emote. The just a girl emote was a gag meme from the mod group chat. I don't know how I would do a just a guy emote. You just do it. Oh, you guys heard it here. That's what Coral says. We just go for it. I'll send another sticker. Alright. I think that fixed our corner right there, where these two angles can meet now without an issue. Yeah, because now this will go around like this, and then the blue will come down. We'll back the blue up a little bit, and it'll just come down here, and that'll actually fit perfectly. We'll be able to just gopher it. A gopher. Make the I'm just a guy meme, just like the gopher from Caddyshack. Have you sold Mullet any grass? I have not. He hasn't also asked for any. I think he's doing most of his stuff with moss currently, ain't he? Now it's a must. Next Wednesday, add it to community ideas. You found the perfect sticker? A little afraid. I mean, it's gonna take me a couple weeks to make it. Like I said, next Wednesday is probably the earliest I'll get a chance to work on it. I mean, personally, I use the I'm just a girl emote all the time, even in the ClockCraft Discord. Oh, that came out great. We are easily able to fib the corner. Oh yeah, no, I use that one all the time. That was actually super easy to fib that corner right there by just putting in the wall there and then squaring it up. That came out really good. Yes, chef. You guys want tutorials on how to do modern S builds? It's all just shapes. Might be the only build style I can talk about. Candy has his like how to do better building, like how to make blocky buildings look futuristic. Right angles only. No diagonals, no circles. We do sharp angles only around here. Words. Sharp angles only in this stream. How to make a square. How to make a square in Minecraft. You do a rectangle even. Now you're just getting out there. Over the shoulder. Love to see it. Okay, that should be 2 of those in a row. And then it's an up and over next. Also, again, just to reiterate why these haven't had blue in them, this is going to be carpet. But I want to get through all of the wool I have first before I start burning wool to make carpet. I have so many new emote slots available now that I've hit partner. So we're going to have a bunch of new emotes. It just I do all my own emotes. I'm considering just paying someone to do them. And just getting like a whole new batch of them. But also, I kind of like adding ones that have like meaning to us. You know, I could get like a bunch of generic emotes made. Not generic, like nice ones. That are like my skin and stuff like that. Oh, Emily, there's Fiverr does a ton. Fiverr does a ton. You can pay people to do whole emote kits for you. But like I said, all the emotes I have are all made by yours truly. The only emote that I can't take full credit for is the W emote. That was made by the caricature of my character was made by, can't remember their name. They haven't been around in years. It was when I first started. They made the caricature of my Minecraft skin, and that's where the W emote came from. All the rest I've done by hand. I used to use this like cheap app on my phone to make them all, and then basically the app shot itself in the foot because it was perfect when it was just a cheap, simple photo editing app. Nice, Riley. When it was just a cheap photo editing app, and then they decided to like add all these new features, and it no longer became like an easy app to navigate, and everybody like stopped using it because you'd be able to like see the reviews because everybody was like, "Yeah, we don't want to use this anymore. You took everything that was fun to do on this." You know, it was you just throw the upload in, you know, throw a couple texts on there, and you're good. And that was all you needed to do to make stuffs. A Kinger raid emote. That would be nice. Well, one nice thing about having emotes made, right, is I can license them, and then I can put them on the merch. All of my emotes now, for the most part, like, all feature Minecraft stuff and different assets that aren't mine. You know, they're fine to use as emotes, but I can't, like, put them on my merch and stuff. That's kind of like the hang-up. They're fine to do as emotes, they're fine to do as stickers and stuff like that, but I couldn't put, like, the W emote on a t-shirt. That's kind of the hang-up there. That's why I'm leaning towards, like, getting some made, and then going from there. A raid emote. Thank you. I still got to set up a raid message, too. I did figure out watch time today. The command's not in yet, so I figured out why my watch time command isn't working. I watched the tutorial on it today, so we'll get watch time working here shortly. The one downside with watch time that you guys aren't gonna like, I know it's gonna be disappointing to some of you, is watch time will only count from when watch time gets turned on. So I figured out what was wrong, why my command wasn't working. And I know how to fix it. I just gotta get the command running, because StreamerBot can't do it. I gotta get a Stream Elements bot to do it. So I'm pretty sure it's what Dell uses too. I just gotta get the Stream Elements bot back into my chat. I took everything Stream Elements wise away from my stream because I didn't want to use them anymore because they were shutting down, and then apparently that's what you gotta use to use it. Hi Nat, welcome in. I don't know what that command does, Paige. I think followage tells you how long you've been following, right? Oh, that probably requires the same setup that watch time does. Yes, yes. We'll get it in. We'll add it. Alright, let's see how this looks so far. I really like it. I'm liking the pattern we went with so far. It looks really good. I think I'm going to do one more. So one more blue, one more black. And then I'm probably just going to cap the corner with just a white block. Because I think if I go too far, it's going to like squish. And I'm not going to like it. I think I'm going to do one more blue over, one more black around. And then just put a white cap on the corner. And then that'll have to be how that looks. How does it look like from up top? It's going to look a little weird because the top's going to be white. Going to be striped because it's not... I got to put the carpet up there. But this looks good from this angle, too. Like if I'm standing, like, on top of the tree farm and looking over, and then just imagine we're going to have trees and we have water, and then obviously we're going to do leaves and stuff around because it's May, we're going to do leaves. I think that'll be sick. Big futuristic build at the front. Yep, sweet. Good work, team. Let's keep up. Let's keep our heads down and keep working on it. It'd be cool if we could get... So I'm going till 11:30 tonight. It would be cool if we could get all of the major building done tonight. Meaning, like, all of, like, the framework, and then start working on the detail work tomorrow morning. You know what I mean? Get, like, the major parts of this build done, and then start the actual detailing of it in the morning. I think that will be our... Oh, well. That will be our, target for today. Goodbye. Mm-hmm. It's tomorrow Thursday. Now you're gonna know it's there. There's hundreds. Actually, there might be 1,000 pumpkins. There is 16 times 16 times 6. What's that? 16 times 16 times 6. Yeah, there's 1,536 stems in this. Yeah, one's busted. On a farm we're not even gonna run anymore. I think we'll be okay having one stem busted. Do sheep in the sheep farm not disappear? They do not. Am I leaving the top all snow? No, it's going to be covered in carpet. So that's why it's ending here. Because you'll be able to see this from the side, the wool, but I'm going to do blue carpet up here to spawn-proof it. I didn't want to do this all with wool because it's a waste of wool because it's going to have carpet to spawn-proof on top of it anyway. I made that mistake when we built the sugarcane farm because not only did I do the wool all the way up, I did wool all the way across the top, and then we still just covered that wool with carpet anyway. Hi Diesel, I'm sorry you're frustrated. I hope lurking in stream will make things better, chilling out and relaxing. Hope the end of your day gets better. Down. Alright. Oh, nailed it. I know, chat, I know. Got it. Well, I hope whatever's going on, Diesel, I hope you come out better in the end. More than welcome to lurk with us and turn your mind off and play some Minecraft. I like how the wraps make it look like an office building downtown. Well, the original theme, Coral, is I wanted it to feel like a laboratory campus. You know, not necessarily like a college campus, but like this was like a futuristic lab, you know, lab campus. So all the farms were new and geometric, and then we're going to put pathways and like well-maintained shrubs and roads and all that stuff. Like this would be like, oh, where are you going? I'm going to the main lab, or I'm going to here. We need a quad. We do need a quad. Maybe we'll put it right here. Maybe I'll put like a big park spot right here in the middle, right in front of the main building. Because this is definitely the main building of Royal Labs. Like, the BAMF is up there. The BAMF is kind of like the second hall, but this is definitely the main building now. It wasn't before I'd had a wrap on it. It's... The bigger this gets, it's becoming the main building. It's definitely becoming the main building. With slides and swings. You probably add those with the sulfur cube, maybe when the cushion comes out. Like, I'm definitely, when the cushion comes out, we're gonna add park benches and stuff around, because I think that'll be a cool ad to do. So I probably won't do benches and stuff to start when we do the decorating of this area, but definitely gonna be doing benches at some point. Am I out? I'm out. It's giving Lincoln Monument in the best possible way. Add a reflecting pool. You know what might be sick? I don't have the space, Emily, because I really want to do the road down the middle. Like, I really want there to be, like... Behave. I really want this to come down, and there'd be, like, a pathway that comes off and, like, a road that comes and splits. If I was to do anything, I think I'm going to do water features here. So what I might do is bring out on a diagonal here, and then bring it into here, and add water features, like, hollow out a spot here and add water features here, because I want to add, cascading water coming from up top. And then we also got to figure out where our stairway... I still haven't discovered what I want to do with my stairway here. I was considering just bringing it straight down. I was considering teetering it. I was considering it putting right up the front, but I think that gets too close to our wheat farm. It'll look really cramped. All right, we'll cross that bridge when it gets to it. We're in the middle of building the upper part of the wrap. We got to get this done first. That's got to get done first anyway. Can't do nothing until this step's done. So many water features. Maybe some statues. You know what I should add? We should use Enrod for lighting within these runs to make this building glow at night. Put, like... Do Enrod with... Maybe not chain, because we use that a lot. but do like hidden end rods in these zigzags to add light to the zigzags. And then do... I might be able to fit one more. Fit one more stripe in the corner there. I think I could fit one more, because that would be a big cap to put on the end right there. Because this would just be a white block on the end to cover it. I think I can put one more stripe right there and have it fit. It's gonna be just big enough. Love to see it. Almost like I know what I'm doing. Only almost, though. Are you close enough to your wool farm that it's collecting? It is every time I go to storage. Or every time I go to my little staging ground. I have to AFK so many farms. The moss farm needs to AFK a ton for moss carpet. I need a bunch of green wool. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to work with Steve. I've already talked to Steve about it. I'm just going to do a huge bulk order of, like, all the green wool he has. That way, I'm not, like, constantly going to front spawn. I'm like, I'm just going to take whatever you got. Give me a discount on, like, a bulk order type deal. Well, there's a reason I make diamonds. Worst comes to worst, we go diamond mining. But then again, you guys hate it when I go mining, so I know I do that all the time on stream, and that, you know, you guys aren't the biggest fan of that, so I guess I can just AFK so that I don't have to spend any diamonds. Straight up, though, when we do the subathon, I'm going to make that a goal. Just because I know for a fact I don't do it, I'm going to make that a goal. If we hit, like, a certain amount of subs, I'm going to do an actual, like, going and mining diamonds stream. Like, not a TNT tunnel bore. Straight up, old school way, torches and night vision potions in unexplored chunks. Yeah. Like I said, I don't know. So, here's the thing with the subathon, right? Here's what I'm going back and forth, man. I'd like to do it in August. That probably works best for me. However, I learned this. Thank you, Tan, for teaching me this, by the way. Twitch does events in September where they match donated subs. So that's why, like, a lot of creators do... that's where, like, a lot of creators do their subathons, is because, like, when you gift a sub, Twitch will match it. Problem is a lot of creators do subathons in September. So, like, that is, like, where my brain is going right now. It's, do I do it in August, which probably works best, or do I wait to do it in September, but a lot of other people do it in September. So, I don't want to, like, I don't want to, like, compete's not the right word, but, be drowned out. Drowned out isn't the right word either. Compete's not, I don't know if there's a correct word for it. But do you guys see the... I can't do it now, Coral, just because I can't block off a week currently. The last subathon we did was April of last year, which is crazy to think about. It's been, you know, 2 years since or over a year since I've done a subathon. I had to stop you guys donating. Because I had to go to work. I had to literally... You guys did not slow down. Like, I was only doing 12-hour days, which I'd probably do the same thing here. Subathon will be Twitch, yeah. You guys capped the subathon timer at, like, 10 a.m. the second day. So, I was like, I have 2 full days where I can do the subathon. I'm doing up to 24 hours. I had to cap the subathon by 10 a.m. because you guys had already gifted enough subs that it was the full 24 hours. So that's why if we do another one, I'm planning to do a week. To basically block off a week where I can do 12 hours a day every day for a few days in a row. You know, not saying that it'll happen that way again, but I was about half the size I was back then when we did that first one. And I didn't stream at Twitch at all when we did the last one. Or I might have. I might have just started on Twitch when we did the last one. It'd probably be end of August. It would probably be towards the end of August. And if it was September, it'd be the start of September, because I have a bunch of weddings in September and August this year. Snow got a new texture? Nope, same texture as always. How's this look? It came out unique looking. I like it. It's very me. It's definitely very me. I'll probably have to put some sort of pattern up here. Because this will flat cap here, and then we'll put our dome on the middle. I'll definitely have to find some sort of thing to put right there. Just add a little bit more pattern because it's very flat. But let's add the carpet. If I have enough. I don't want to craft any of my wool into carpet yet. Also, I think I'm out of snow. I don't want to... Do I have carpet going? I have a little bit of carpet going. Okay. So I have a little bit of blue. I'll take this wool and carpet it. And see how far that gets us. Just extend the top for the look. Squidward. Little cleaning action. Thought you were doing a false ceiling. False ceiling, what do you mean? Oh, I was gonna do what we did in Farmtopia for the top of the cathedral with gravel, or not gravel, but gray concrete. It makes an industrial look. But I changed my mind to do this alternating stripe pattern. I guess I could do that there. That might not be a bad look. I'd have to mess with it. I was thinking just putting, like, air conditioners on top. Putting, like air handling units across the top. And kind of, you know... like a month plus cathedral. You guys want to go to Farmtopia? You want to take a quick field trip? You guys want to take a quick field trip and go check out what I'm talking about? I gotta see more than one yes. I want to see several yeses in here. Yes, yes. Yes. Can't. I want multiple people to say yes. You guys want to go see Farmtopia real quick? Check it out. Absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Deal. Let me finish this stripe, and then I'll load up Farmtopia. And I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Alright. Be right back. Whirls. I'm pretty sure I have a creative copy of Farmtopia. All the back. Yeah, creative copy right here. I'm not going to load up the survival copy because I don't want to deal with the survival copy. I'm just going to load up the creative one I have. This world's so old, none of my resource packs work. Where am I? I'm at the old Guardian Farm. We got to go this way. And then we got to go this way. Just realized I have to stay far away from a couple of builds because they do not work in this current version of Minecraft. And I just need to... Wait, no, this is... Where am I? This way! I was going the wrong direction. We are off to check out Yeah, we have to avoid that. I can't let that get loaded in because that's the old wither cage that the wither will escape from now. So as long as I never load that build again, I will get to say I have a caged wither. If I go near that build now, I will no longer have a caged wither. It wasn't that dramatic. You make the ending of Farmtopia so dramatic. All right, so when we talk about the cathedral, this is what we're talking about here. Do I have cheats on in this? Weather clear. Settings, world. Just to clarify, this is a creative copy of a survival world, so I'm turning on cheats so that I can get rid of the rain. This world had already lost its thing. Weather clear. All right, so when I talk about the gravel ceiling, it's this trick that I like doing. Or not gravel, but concrete. I like adding powdered concrete into the top of builds because it kind of looks like that gravel roof that you get on a lot of industrial builds. So it's what I used in my cathedral project to add depth to this build. Outside of the black concrete for hidden shadows, I did concrete powder to add, like, you know, that rough ceiling texture. I want to do the same thing for the top of the villager trading hall we're building now, except I'm going to use light gray instead of, I think this was regular gray, yeah. Wow, look at this. Oh my gosh, this world is so old, none of my resource packs work. Typical deflection. This was our first big project I'd ever done. I think this would have been close to the biggest build I had done prior to building the mega base. I want to say this was close to the biggest build I had done before we built the mega base. It's not Hammy, it's Hamlet. If you're gonna talk about the lore, you got to get the lore correct. Hamlet. There's blocks coral, so false ceiling's the wrong way. It's this is what I'm talking about again right here. It's using concrete powder, and then there's blocks underneath the concrete powder to hold it up, because the concrete powder doesn't stay there on its own. Yeah. And then, yeah, still classic false walls. We never did an interior in this. We just did the suspended ceiling trick. Oh, Hades, so this is Farmtopia. It's a creative copy of that world. We were yapping about projects that we're working on the trading hall. Welcome in, by the way. And this is something, I want to do this style here for the top of the trading hall. That's what we were talking about. Yeah, originally I was going to do a zoo in here. Yeah. We built this for 4 months. The start of my streaming journey. Oh, today's my 3-year YouTube anniversary. I didn't post about it today because people were talking about other things at the time. But today's my 3-year YouTube anniversary. Totally forgot to bring that up. This marks 3 years of the It's Kinger IV YouTube account. Totally forgot about that today. Today's my 3-year anniversary of the It's Kinger IV YouTube account. Yeah, it's crazy to think about, right? W's in chat. Thank you, guys. That popped. I wish YouTube did it nicer. They gave me this really cool, like, animated. I don't know if I could see it now. It might be on my main account here. Let's see here. Oh, it looks like they deleted it. But they sent me this really nice GIF thing as like a celebration. Zoro, thank you for the follow. Paige, thank you for the 100 bits. And then when I copied it, it just took a bad screenshot. Like, they sent me this really nice GIF congratulating me on 3 years of having this account. And then when what the hell is this? Go away, photos. Do what I want you to do here. Oh my god, why does Apple change this all the time for no reasons? But I'll just show you guys here. They sent like this really nice, pretty animated GIF, and then when I went to save it, this is what it saves as. It goes 3 amazing years on YouTube, and it was like a really nice tribute thing. And then when you saved it, that's all that popped up. But yeah, no, it's crazy to think about. 3 years. 3 years. Ugh. Maybe that's what I titled today's stream video, even though I don't mention it until I'm 2 hours into stream. Come on, PC, catch up. Thank you. Wow, that carpet did not last long. Well, no, what happens, funny enough, loading Farmtopia, my PC doesn't like it because none of my resource packs work on Farmtopia. So basically, it unloads all the packs and then has to load them back in when I join ClockCraft. That's why it usually struggles. Welcome in, Zora. Welcome to the Twitch side of the stream. Wednesday nights, we do Twitch and YouTube only. So welcome over from TikTok. I think I sacrificed a little bit more wool to finish that stripe right there. And then we'll go to the other side, and then we'll figure out how we want to decorate these plates. I think I'm going to add air, like... I have an idea for that I'm going to fib. We'll do a little fibbing. Why do I have... Oh, I know. That was when I was clearing right there. I need a little bit more blue wool. 2 stacks should be enough. Hi, Nixie. How are you doing, Nixie? Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. Can we get a shout out for Nixie? I'm sure most of my viewers over here know who Nixie is, but Nixie is another content creator on TikTok and Twitch. She has possibly one of the prettiest castles you will ever see. So if you're looking for another Minecraft creator to check out, definitely check out Nixie. What are you working on? We are decorating the trading hall. I left the trading hall unfinished for the longest time. Like we built this months ago, and I never put a wrap on it. And for good reason. I didn't realize how big this trading hall was. It looked big when I built it, and now that I'm actually trying to put a wrap around it, it just keeps getting bigger. So we're you're on vacay. Nice. So she's doing 12 days straight. Hell yeah. We've been designing a wrap for it. Hi, Freak. Trying to add a little bit more love and a little bit more, build to it, because it is like the main area of the Royal Labs build, but also keeping it true to keeping with what we've already done for Block Palette. This came out really, really good. I'm really happy with that. Now I just gotta try to copy it to the other side. What's it look like from an angle? Yeah, it looks like a wing. That's what I wanted it to be like. I kind of wanted, like, from a distance to kind of look like wings. Like, you kind of got the wing going off to the side. And then we'll put our cone on here. Probably. I might do something like that down there. Add some shape to it. Let's build. I'm going to spend 20 minutes looking at it. Let's build. Give me a rack of wool. Give me a rack of this. Put that away. Here's where this gets tight. Give me a rack of snow blocks. And then do this. I'm gonna go check if I have snow in storage real quick. We'll go from there. I bet you have snow at spawn. Oh, no, I'm good. I have backups. I definitely need to run the snow farm, though. Definitely. You done another row of black? I don't think so. I think 5 and 5 is perfect, and then I'm just gonna do some sort of cap for the end here. I really feel like that came out the best way it was gonna come out. Nacho, even if I had an opinion on that, which I don't, I would never tell you guys. Because even if I said so-and-so is the best builder, some of you, not all of you, some of you would immediately run to another member and be like, Kinger says this person's his favorite builder. That means he hates you. I'm not saying all of you are doing that, but some of you definitely would go stir that up. So I play with some incredibly talented content creators, and Minecraft players, builders, and the like. You will never hear from me that so-and-so is the best builder on the server. But you'll also never hear me say that it's me. I'm just doing my best to keep up. You guys will have to draw your own conclusions. I will say, the fastest builder on ClockCraft is Mullet. I don't think there's an argument there. You know. I fully will cop to that one. I don't think anybody's going to argue me on that point. Alright. This should be our stripe, because this is at 96. 96. Perfect! I don't think anybody will argue me on the fact that Mullet is the fastest builder on the server. But as far as best, that's going to be up to you guys. There's a 1 block gap there. And a 1 block gap. Okay, these came out right. Good, make sure it's all square. Best it can, at least. I just realized I'm going to have to pulse this thing, too. Alright, you guys ready to watch my PC crash? You guys want to do it together? We'll do it as a team. Goodbye, everybody. There it goes. Okay. It wasn't that bad of a frame drop. It wasn't that bad of a frame drop. That could have been way worse. Could have been way, way worse. I mean, it's just gonna burn everything that we just harvested. But then again, like it said when we accidentally fired off the pumpkins, these farms are never gonna run again. I would have to do a insane amount of villager trading to require these farms to run again. Those are new. There's a bunch of new ones. There's 3 new emotes there's 3 new redeems for the little screen, and there's 4 new emotes. Well, it's 2 new emotes, but 2 of them are animated. Of the new ones, not gonna lie, Squidward cleaning's my favorite. Of the new ones, I'm a big fan of Squidward cleaning. I like that one a lot. It makes me chuckle. What are the new redeems? That's what they were, Shawnee. So it's the new... You now have the Are You Sure About That guy? You have the new... You have the J. Jonah Jameson laughing from Spider-Man. And then you've got... the Squidward cleaning the board, and then there's 2 new emotes. There's words, because I butcher my words all the time, and then there's big words for Elmo. That's a big word for Elmo. Wayne, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Can we get some W's in chat for Wayne and Kate and Shadow, Just a Roni, I Want Food, Tia Stoltz, and Official King? Make sure you guys say thank you. Thank you very much, Wayne. Can we get some W's in chat all the right way around? Thank you. Very, very, very much. I want to say that's in the right spot. I think it should be at least. And then it should be 1, 2, 3 with blue. And then, yeah, we should have to fib this cornerback 1 to even it out. Perfect! W's in the chat all the right way round. Words. Language. I did it. I think that's the first time I've streamed. Done that today. I think that's the first time on stream I've done that today. And that's why I gave you guys the new emote. That's exactly why I gave you guys the new emote. Words. 1, 2, 3. Elmo flashes at a different pace. I think because you're sending them in side by side, they're a little bit different. I use Easy Animate, which is the service Twitch offers. Like, I don't have the skills to do After Effects to do my own animated emotes, so I just let Twitch animate them. So they're technically the same speed, but I think they go a little bit different. I am going to change the Elmo emote, though. Because when I made it, it was really easy to say that those little bit of text on there said big words, but you cannot see that on the actual screen. So I'm definitely going to change the big words for Elmo. I think I have to. Do you prefer Bedrock or Java? I prefer Bedrock Edition. Here's a question over here real quick. How far back is this wall? It is 3 back from that. So I'm gonna need more. What emote? Words. Like, there's 2 new emotes. There's words, and then there's big words. So there's one emote that's just words, because that I didn't notice that I did that until you guys pointed out that I did that, where when I can't speak, I literally just go words to try to, like, recenter my brain. Didn't realize I did that, so you guys started posting and making comments about it. Anyways, and then there's another thing I say all the time, which I didn't know I say because it's a vocal stim of mine, which is, wow, that's a big word for Elmo. So I had that one, I made a emote that said that, but you can't really see the big words on it. It's a big word for Elmo. The emote is just the scared Elmo face, and then it just has big words and text. But you can't really read the text, so I'm gonna change that one. Indubitably. Still gonna be, like, very similar, it's just gonna change, so you can read it. What's the cooldown on them? Which cooldown? If you're talking like the cooldown on the stuff for the screen, all of those are on 15-minute cooldowns. So anything that you put on this screen can be redeemed at 10 times a stream, and they're on 15-minute cooldowns. That's how I have them set up. So they can do 15 total redeems, 5 per person, and they get refreshed every 15 minutes. Well, Coral, there's a whole bunch of them. And you gotta think, if I'm streaming for 4 hours, that's 16 times you could potentially run them. That's kind of like the perfect amount of spacing them out. Does that make sense? That's why I went with that. Like, I average about a 4 to 5 hour stream. You can run them every 15 minutes. This is my logic, at least. Dancing Toothless, sir. What's up, Luck? That one's funny with the... I don't know what word you went for there. There's got to be a cooldown so they don't overlap. True, because they stack, too. Like, the way this works, like, if you spam a bunch of them, they, like, stack on top of each other. Which also doesn't work. 15 seems long, definitely needs a cooldown. Yeah, 15 minutes. They can be redeemed 15 times, 5 minutes per user, and they get refreshed every 15 minutes. You could ever do a Hall of Fame or Shrine thing for viewers with like 100,000 channel points. Maybe sooner. Normally I would say no. But that's not a bad idea. 100,000 channel points. I probably wouldn't do like a shrine. Like I love that Dell does that, and that's cool for her. That's not my style. If I were to do anything, it would probably be just like a set of like diamond armor with their name on it. Like if I were to do anything, it probably wouldn't be a shrine. I would just make like a hall of armor or something like that, where, you know, because we call it the Royal Army. That could be like Veterans of the Royal Army, or name it something like that, because that's what I call you guys. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Again, I have nothing against, like, the channel points and the gifts and stuff like that. That's just not my style, I guess. I've never done something like that, and I don't... Pretty much the only thing I do for a redeem is a named item. That's pretty much it. Know what I mean? Can the armor have a trim? Again, I will think about it. It would probably just be in... I'd probably do armor of your choice, excluding netherite, because I don't want to deal with that. If I were to do it, I would make a hall of armor, and it would be like armor of your choice. I don't think I'd do... Okay, let me think about it. Let me do some brainstorming on it and think about it. Is that fair? Yep. But it would be a substantial... It'd be like 100k channel points. I probably should start adding more expensive ones, huh? Now that I'm streaming all the time, you guys are starting to get up there in points. I should probably start adding, like, more expensive... ones. You guys are starting to get up there in points. Emmy, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Some of you guys be having tens of thousands of hundreds of thousands of points. You say no, so I keep stacking points. It does not incentivize hoarding. Yeah, I do wish YouTube did more for my viewers over there. Like, I have some very, very dedicated YouTube viewers. And excluding memberships, there's not really a lot of stuff I can give to the YouTube side of the stream. The only thing that YouTube gets is YouTube definitely gets the highest quality stream. Like, I'm doing 1440 on Twitch, obviously, but YouTube's getting, like, that zero latency full 1440. Like, Twitch can be weird with it. You're from TikTok? Welcome to this side, Emmy. On, in case you didn't know, welcome in. On Wednesday nights, I only do Twitch and YouTube. Just because it's easier to talk to my returning viewers. My regulars. But welcome in, Emmy. Thank you for the follow. I don't know if I would go out of the way and say it's peaceful. I definitely love the TikTok streams. They've been really, really fun lately because they've been crazy, crazy hectic. Enjoy your lurk, Lou. They've been crazy, crazy hectic lately. Definitely keep streams interesting. But it is nice that I can just kind of lounge and yap with the peeps who are here all day, every day. That is a nice... Oh, wait, nope. Nixie has watched every episode. Nixie, you might qualify to be a royal historian if you've done every episode. You might qualify to get the royal historian badge. Is the points royal currency? Yep. You know what we could do? Actually, this will be an easy one to implement. We could do, like, a role in the Discord type deal. Like, just... This needed to be blue, didn't it? Maybe that would be a cool thing to do. Like, you hit 100k channel points, and you get, like, a, Royal Army veteran or something like that in the Discord. Like, you get a custom role, change your color in the Discord, something like that. We'd probably do shrines or something, too, add to it, but that might be just an easy thing to add right away. Yeah, I know, it's supposed to be blue, it's supposed to be blue, I was yapping. Hi, Max, welcome over. The rolls don't really do much, that's your only thing. I think it'd be cool just to have the label. You know? Maybe we do, like, a channel in the Discord that only you have to get channel points to be in, kind of deal. No luck, no shears. I'm just doing it this way. Getting it done. You know, we could do channel points. Stream Elements has a bunch of weird, or Twitch does like a bunch of weird ones. It's like mute somebody for 30 seconds in stream as channel points. That could be a fun one to add. Or there's mute a mod. That one is a suggested channel point for Twitch. It's like enable this 1,000 channel points, and you can mute mods. Or you can mute a mod for a minute. Just thinking of fun channel points we can do. I feel like that one would get used. I feel like that one would get used. Everybody's saving points now. All right, actually, all right, let's see what Twitch recommends for viewer channel points. Let's see. I'll pull up their list over here. Viewer rewards, power-ups, channel points. Oh, they're gone. I cleared them. Well, there's obviously message effects and gigantifying on screens and stuff like that. There's oh, they're gone. They're gone. There was one here. It was like, oh wait, no, I know how to get these. Hold on, I gotta go to add new custom reward. I gotta go to the library for these. Visit the collection. Name, already did that one. Drop it. Ban something. Hats off. Put a hat or mat. Alright, not doing that one. Yeah, there's one in here for mute a mod. Add a command, time somebody out for 5 minutes, call the raid, emote only chat. That'd actually be a fun one. You guys want to add emote only chat? Who just followed? Somebody hit the follow button. Sooner with the gifted sub. You guys want that one where I can force emote only mode for 2 minutes? Alright, I'll set that up. Can somebody ping me in community ideas? I'll set that up for... I don't know if I'll do it tonight. I'll probably do it for tomorrow. I'll probably do it between streams tomorrow. Can somebody ping me in community ideas to set up where you guys can do a redeem where it puts Twitch into emotes only? Thank you, Paige. You should make the words with the exclamation pop up in that monitor if you haven't already. It's gonna. It just takes a lot to do that, Luck. It honestly, I did a bunch of videos today. That's what I worked on. Today, like, I filmed the next tutorial. I filmed, like, the next 5 or 6. So, the next 5 or 6, like, shorts. If you've played Minecraft as long as I played Minecraft. I got all of those filmed today and edited. So, that's pretty much what I focused on today. And then once I was done all of that, that's when I did the quick changes, added the new stuff to the little screen, and then added the new emotes. So, like, I didn't have time to do a full new page screen, a full new takeover screen for that. Nixie, you're not supposed to see all these gifted. I think Sooner's got the top spot. It's either Sooner or Piggy who has the top spot for, like, most gifted subs. I think Wayne's up there, too. I don't know. It was showing me yesterday who had the most. I wonder if there's a way I can get StreamerBot to tell me, like, who has, like, the most lifetime gifted subs. Creative guide? Alright, give me 1 second here. 1 second. I don't know about you guys, but I am... Can you see King? I don't know how to check, but I can Google how to check. Because I remember when we did the level 11 yesterday, it was telling me everybody's counts. So it wasn't over here, it was over there. It was telling me everybody's counts. What'd you do? Creative guide? I don't know how much I trust these guides anymore, to be 100% honest with you. Just because we've found like a whole bunch of stuff wrong with them, like the last couple times we've read them. But, creative guide. With the over-the-shoulder. So look. The problem with this is I don't know if you guys can see it. It's really hard to see on this screen. It's like building tutorials for like goofy little things. Sooner, thank you for the gifted sub. Mac, make sure you say thank you. Holy crap. That's AI generated. There's an image in here. I don't think it's a real Minecraft image. Awesome, King. I'm glad you're having fun in here. All right, here's your tip. Here's your tip. Pretty sure this is AI. Finding inspiration for new builds can be tough. I don't... This book, we're gonna probably remove the creative guide because this is like really hard to do facts out of. Complete your work. Once you're happy with the test area. Oh my god, this book sucks. Free flying. Sorry, it's like really hard to find a fact out of here I can read. Free flying. Creative mode gives you the freedom of movement, envied by all survival players. To fly, double tap the jump key and use the jump and crouch keys to move higher or lower. The creative guide redeem is probably going away here soon. Not a fan lately. I like the other ones. That's just... Do I get a badge? You should have one. You should have one, even though you got gifted us up. You should have one. You got, like, it gets wood first. I think wood's the first badge that comes out. It's bedtime. Have a great night, Coral. Thank you for hanging out. Get some sleep. Do you see it on your screen and not the chat? That's the wrong one. I don't know if you can see. You might have to refresh, Mac. If you refresh stream and rejoin, it'll probably be there. Like, I can see it. We can see it. It's there. Have fun, Luck. Have fun gaming. Good luck ripping the sticks. You see it now? There you go. Oh, out. Am I out? I'd be out. Must AFK this farm sooner versus later. Actually, I'm going to AFK that farm after stream today while I'm showering. I don't leave the snow farm running indefinitely just because even though it's not as laggy as last season's, it's still pretty laggy. And it's pretty quick still, so I will run that when I get off stream later before I shower. Because even though it's late, I still have to shower before going to bed. I feel icky if I don't. I'm going till 11:30, so I got another hour and a half, Red. Book of Unusual Knowledge. Book of Unusual Knowledge. I like this book. This is a good book. We're gonna go like right in the first few pages here. Mo Berg, a former big league catcher, became a vital U.S. spy during World War II. Mo Berg, the former big league catcher, became a vital spy, U.S. spy during World War II. There is your unusual random fact. I don't know who that is, but if you do, shout out Mo Berg, the famous spy. Right up there with the likes of Sterling Archer and James Bond. Which one am I on, blue or black? We're on a black stripe. Are you running hard? You're running really hard. Server's running real hard right now. What's going on with the blocks? Something somewhere is running hard. Something somewhere is running really hard on the server. Do some screen cheating real quick. Dell's just chilling at spawn. I think Silver's running his gold farm. That'll put some strain on the old server. Yeah, that's what it is. Yep. If I was a betting man... Silver's just chilly like a friendly Viking. Yeah, but he's chilling underneath his gold farm. Gold farms are aggressive. That's also why I don't run mine a lot. They introduce a lot of strain onto the server. It's a lot of updates. A lot of block updates. Here's what it is. He'll probably finish up his AFK in a couple minutes and we'll be good. We'll be good. He does not have the pumpkins on his. We might want to encourage Silver to add some pumpkins for lighting suppression updates. I will gladly supply the pumpkins. Not saying that's what it is, but Dell's chilling at spawn, Steve's chilling. It is what it is. Ain't nothing like sipping on a full-strength Dr. Peppy before bedtime. I feel like you should do soda, especially a barbecue soda, right before bed. Like I don't know. Dr. Pepper after like 5 p.m. just feels weird to me. Are you at least like over the grill or something right now, Diesel, so you can like justify sipping on a Dr. Peppy? No, Dr. Peppy is a good soda. It's a barbecue soda. Nope, laying in bed drinking a Dr. Peppy. Well, okay then. Dr. Peppy and like root beer, those are barbecue sodas. You know what I had the other day that I hadn't had in years, actually? I had a root beer float. It's probably been 5+ years. Like, I don't remember having a root beer float before COVID. I had a root beer float the other day. Delicious. So good. Forgot how good they were. Immediately made my stomach miserable. Still so good. Dairy on top of fizzy immediately upset my stomach. Still so good. I drink another one. Just because. Oh, this must have been where I ran out. I guess I never finished this stripe. Did I? Did I finish the back stripe? Oh, I might have gone out of order. Yeah, I went out of order. I ran out over here. You guys didn't catch me. Usually you guys catch me on this stuff. I gotta be responsible for my own things. Hi, Danny. How was pool? Hello, Miss Danny. How was pool? You're worried about being muted? Well, I didn't put those channel points in. No, sir. Blitzo's the one to remind me. Well, we haven't seen Blitzo in a little while. Slacking. Not keep me on my toes. Faves are root beer and Sprite. I mean, Sprite is a dinner. Sprite is probably the most elite out to dinner beverage. Does that make sense? Actually, wasn't in the pool today. It was a bye week. IRL bestie and you went shopping and yapping. Nice! Did you buy anything cool? Some new makeup for makeup tutorials? Need my get ready with my get ready with me streams in the morning, you know. In case you guys didn't know, over on Tickety Talk, Miss Danny reviews makeups and stuff, and does like get ready with me's in the morning. So if you want to start your morning with Miss Danny and get some makeup tips, I mean, I don't know if they're good or not, but I'm assuming they're good because I mean she's on the internet teaching people. Should definitely check out Danny's page. You did get makeup, nice. 30 stream streak, hell yeah, Miss Danny. They can be hot takes, true, they can be hot takes. Let's see what the last one was, shall we? Hold on. Let's see what Miss Danny's last hot take was. I almost typed in Miss Danny to my search, not actually just typing in Danny. Oh no, that's. Let's see. Did Danny do a get ready with me, or did Danny do a hot take? Oh, we had birthday goodies. We had birthday goodies from Dr. Dennis Gross Skincare. Hi, Danny. I'm glad you had fun shopping with your friend. I hope it went well. I hope it went well. Sorry, Danny. Paige wants to put in this channel point where viewers can mute mods for channel points, and like, I'm against it, but Paige is like dead set on getting it added in, so it's like throwing us off for the loop. So down, yes. See, Danny's game, Paige. Danny's game. Danny's game for the channel point mute mods thing. Oh, yeah, Miss Danny hasn't seen all the new stuff. Yeah, Danny, there's new emotes and stuff. No, it'd be like one. You can only like do it one at a time type deal. I know, I'm not actually gonna do it. I know, it's just making jokes. New emotes, new emotes. Was a show who does the muting? I don't know, Diesel. I just know it was a suggestion. Also, I don't know how I'd go about setting it up. Yes, yes. It wouldn't even have to be a real mute. You could just agree to shut up. True. True. I mean, we are going to do emote-only chat. I'll get that set up tomorrow. I can't get that set up tonight. And I probably won't do it before I wake up tomorrow. But I'm definitely going to put in the emote-only chat one. Yeah, Denny found the new ones. I'm definitely going to do the emote-only chat redeems. I think that'll be cool. Get along. We're not actually putting it in. We're all friends here. We're all friends. We're all getting along. It's all fun. What's Danny's TikTok? I'm pretty sure Danny's TikTok is... Danny, what's your username? Oopsie Danny. OOPSIE.Danny. 'Danny. 'Danny, 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 Are you sure about that? When you start building in the end, are you going to use your happy gas? Probably, Joshua. I'm not going to use it any more than I have to, but yeah, probably. I don't want to deal with the happy gas. It'll probably be, I probably won't bring Loon. I probably won't bring Loon just because it'll be easier to bring a dried ghast and grow up the dried ghast than bring you know, Loon through the end gateway. I don't even know if Loon would fit. We're on a black stripe. Oh, Danny, what do you think of the pattern so far, by the way? I'm gonna play Merge Mansion. Have fun. What do you think of our page? You know we're just playing, right? You're not actually upset. You know it's all from a place of love and just playing around. What do you think of our design so far, Miss Danny? Kind of like we did the staggered front, and then we did the staggered wing design off the side. King, my pumpkins keep getting caught on the ice and stopping the other pumpkins from going to collection. Well, you need to make sure they land in the water stream, not directly on the ice. That could be your issue. If you're having them fall down into water, onto like an ice water lane, make sure they are falling into where they're going to get caught by the water to be moved forward. If they're just landing on straight ice, they're not going to move forward. Oh, excuse me. Does that make sense? Like if... it's actually going to be a pain to get down into the bottom of this thing. Nope. Like if I go down here, this is the nearest ice road I can think of. If I were... This is my melon one. If we were doing melons, and it is wool, and like a melon fell right there, it's not gonna flow. But if a melon falls right here, it'll flow past. But there's also a chance, because there's already a melon not moving right there, it'll get stuck on it. So you can see that one got stuck, not going past. You got to make sure that they're falling into the water stream so that they get enough momentum to slide along the ice. Does that make sense? I am building with wool, Sean. I like building with wool. Nothing wrong with concrete, but wool just has that little wavy pattern in it, and I think it balances things out better. Gives the build a little bit more depth. You know, instead of just being like a flat color, it's actually got like a little bit of texture to it. I can't really help you through a chat then, Brat, because I can't really envision what you're working on. If you have issues or you want help, I recommend posting in my Discord. We have a channel called Minecraft Questions, where we help people troubleshoot. I say we, pretty much the community. You guys, I haven't had to like help anybody in a while, because you guys usually are right on top of it lately. Where people can help you like troubleshoot your problem. Dutch, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I'm back. One of those nights where you can't sleep. Well, welcome back in, Nicole. I'm sorry you can't sleep. You're welcome to lurk and chill with us. We're just yapping. Just yapping and placing blocks. Is that all 5? Or do I got one more to do? That's 4. We got one more to do. Good vibes only. Exactly. We're just chilling like villains. Chilling like villains. Just placing blocks and yapping. And arguing for no real reasons. Just because we can. Because that keeps things interesting. Snow. Mr. Snowblocks. Canderson, what are you pinging me for? What be you yapping about, Canderson? Oh, I know what that is. About food, Diesel. About this. Oh my gosh, I hadn't seen it from this angle yet. That actually looks sick from the top with the stripes. Definitely gonna fill in that spot, but... Oh, from flying in, this looks sick. Well, Emmy, what it is Twitch is a lot of, like, returning viewers. I get the occasional new viewer here and there and new followers, anywhere between, like, 20 and 30 a stream. But for the most part, my Twitch are all, like, returning viewers or people who are usually over on TikTok when they watch. And they're just coming to hang out on this side of things. Twitch, or TikTok's a constant revolving new door of new peeps in and out of the stream, in and out of the stream, in and out of the stream. And then there's YouTube. YouTube just chills. YouTube got the occasional question here and there, but for the most part, YouTube viewers, they're just chilling like villains. They got the stream up on, they're just lurking, they're hanging out, they're doing their own thing. YouTube be just chilling for the most part. I was gonna say, you probably shouldn't spend IRL money on a game, but I don't want to know the thousands of dollars I've spent on gaming in my lifetime. I can safely say the only money I've ever spent in Minecraft, though, is for Minecraft itself, and then I bought Prisma. I think that's the... In all the years of playing Minecraft, I think it's the only thing I've spent money on. Now, I have, like, 4 or 5 Minecraft accounts, but that's its own thing. But I think the only money I've ever spent in Minecraft is I bought the Prisma pack, and that was it. Crazy to think about how much I played this game and how much I do with this game, and I've only ever, like, in theory, spent, like, 26 bucks. $20 for the game and $6 for the Prisma pack. Crazy. What are you buying in Minecraft that costs money? Skins? Maps? Texture packs? You playing on one of those pay-to-win servers? You buy outfits. Fair enough. And backbling? Isn't backbling Fortnite? Welcome back, Emmy. Nah, the trick is you just get a skin that's so old it doesn't work with anything new, so you, like, have no obligation to spend money. The trick is just having a Minecraft skin so old it doesn't work with any new updates, or capes, or cosmetics, or emotes, and then you don't ever have to worry about upgrading it. Oh no, that's tough. Been there more than once. One, two. Can't figure out how to get the ads on here to stop. You shouldn't get ads when you join my stream, Emmy, but there'll be 2 minutes of ads every hour. I run the minimum amount of ads, but I do rely on ads for a portion of my income, so I have to run them. You know, usually on Twitch, you can't, like, you either need to get a sub, you can get what's like Twitch Turbo, which gets rid of ads, or you can, you know, you just kind of got to tank it. Like I said, only running 2 minutes on the hour. So you shouldn't get any ads when you first join the stream. The first ad should only start 30 minutes after the stream starts. And then should be only 2 to 3 minutes every hour. Figure that was an appropriate amount to do. Seems to be the standard. And yeah, if you have Amazon Prime, you get 1 sub a month. Sub with Prime. Twitch Turbo's the best. I have Turbo. I do be having the Twitch Turbo. What does Turbo do? Basically, you can watch anybody ad-free without having to sub. I mean, you don't get the sub perks when you like join somebody's stream, but then you won't get ads. But I think it's $15.99 a month. It also comes, you can get like Nitro passes for it for Discord. I am fairly confident I have a sub in every member of ClockCraft streams. But I also use Turbo already. YouTube, watching while playing Minecraft, best way to. Awesome. Awesome. Minecraft on one monitor, Minecraft Creator on the other. It's the best way to play. Do you get their emotes? No. So they get emotes and the badges and all that stuff. You still need to be subbed. But if you have Turbo, you don't need to be subbed for ads. I think that's how it works. You probably know. I should probably know the answer to that. Hey guys, we got an achievement. It just popped, but it was apparently from 6 days ago. We got raiding party. What's this? We've officially raided 100 times with 2 or more raiders. Apparently we got it 6 days ago, but Twitch literally just popped it. So, congrats on getting raiding party, team. We've done 100 raids with with more than 2 viewers. Kinger gets the Amazon Prime. Sub with Prime. I have gone to sub to someone I've never watched just because they have good emotes. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, Nixie. That's completely understandable. You gotta do what you gotta do. If they have good emotes, don't be reporting her to Sooner. You don't need to be putting Nixie on blast like that. Straight to calling out the partner. I mean, yeah, she didn't give Sooner a hard time about being my top sub donator. So I don't think Diesel can say anything about her subbing to someone to get their emotes. You knew he gifted him? I'd hope so. I'd hope that's a conversation. Nah. PC, are you doing okay? Big girl, you running hot? Oh, you're not running that hot. You're fine. You're fine. You're only at what? 46? Oh yeah, you're cooking. You're fine. You got oh, you have a question for him. Sure, Diesel, sure. Yep. And I don't build with snow and hate iron farms. Sure. 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 Alright, there you go, Diesel. There you go. You're on the clock now, buddy. You're on the clock now. your question? Star, you had Steve pulled up and he was chatting with you. How dare you, ClockMax? How dare you, ClockMax? Tell Steve I say hi. Oh, this is not going to be enough. What's your question? What would you do? What would you do if you say yes would go? You okay? You trying to break my brain? What? That's not breaking my brain, Paige. That didn't make... I just don't understand what you're asking. That's not breaking my brain. That's just, like, not understanding your question at all. I knew what you were going for now. I understand you were trying to do the break. No, Gamer Wife, there's a thing that they do where they try to break my brain when they can tell I'm getting sleepy. Mac does it a lot, too, whenever she comes in. Yeah, I can't say... Good morning, Stormy. Diesel with the 10 gifted subs. Can we get some W's in chat for Diesel? And if you just got gifted a sub, make sure you say thank you. So, Seedunk, Briar, Pattet, Pinned, Grace, Gaming Granny, Leaping Aiden, Karichu, Ali, and Lakita. Make sure you say thank you and W's in the chat for Diesel. Right now, for this sub period, because you guys are asking who was where, Diesel, you are in second place for gifted subs. Sooner is in first. You are in second place for this sub period. But that's going to put you much, much closer. And then Megan, I don't know if you're still lurking. You're in first for bits. Addis is in second, and Evil Demons is in third for bits. I was wondering about all time. I can't see all time, unfortunately. You think you got that one figured out? I'll have to see if I can do it on my end. Sooners right now asking Nixie if he could donate. Not fair, I'm on lockdown. I knew it. Okay, I'm like, Sooners asking right now. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Diesel, thank you for the 10 gifted. Don't worry, guys. We'll do a subathon, and you guys can go off. We can... can't even imagine the hype train will hit during the next subathon. It's been over a year since I've done one. I got to get that planned and on the books. Got it, Nixie. Got it. As much as I've done with Twitch, I still got to figure more things out on Twitch. No, this came out great, guys. What do you think? And kind of got the stagger going on. So far, I'd say that's coming out pretty sick. It's almost like I've been doing this for a little while, Sean, and I've had some viewers for like the last couple of years who are still sticking around for whatever reason. I mean, come on, it's just playing Minecraft over here. Come on, practically the same building style, still building with snow. Figured, you know, we can change it up. This Kinger dude, he'd build the same shit every year. Get that one TikTok dude who comes in here and goes, "How is this fun? You do the same thing every stream." Yep, I do. And I love it. Love it. Two back. uh Can't remember. Did I fill this in here? I know there's... Oh, I fell. Hi, Gaming Granny. Welcome in. Thank you for thanking Diesel. All right. The back. Ooh. Let's see what this looks like. Probably going to keep this hella basic. What if... I don't know how I want to do this. I don't know how I would design it. Difficult for no reason. Let's see here. Honestly, I think the best way is to just cap it right here, stripe it, and then just do blue, black up the back wall. I'd say that's, and then build some sort of, maybe I take the snow right now and I just build the arch around where the train yard comes in. Because this redstone's got to stay here for the nightmare machine to work. Maybe I just do... Hi, buddy. Show him back there. Hi, Conquest. I got worried. I'm like, am I about to set Connie out? About to set Connie out? No, Connie's chilling. What if I do, like, right there? Should be one outside. No, I did it. Okay. Do, like, here. How's Greg? Greg's chilling. Here, that shouldn't get in the way. Let's do a wall like this. And then... It's gonna be hard to hide this, because I what we could do... How's my Electra? Ooh, hurting. What we could do... Stone, fill the walls in with stone, glass window here, bring the snow caps up, bring the fence line into the snow, shallow, so take, like, this off, like, shave the edge, but leave it still there. That way, you can see the redstone from the back, so it'll be kind of cool, like, flying in with exposed redstone, and then maybe just build like this, so it's not actually getting in the way of any of the redstone, because it should work. Should be able to go right there and right there. So we still have the exposed redstone off the back. I was being sarcastic sooner. I hope you didn't take offense to that. I would promise I was just being sarcastic. I was just being a little shit. No, you guys are both the best. I appreciate it. I think that's how I do it. I think that's... I think I am gonna leave the redstone back here for this exposed, though. Because it is kind of cool to see the back of the nightmare machine. You know what I'm saying? And maybe I'll just bring this wall down and across here. Place Connie, you are so loud in my ear. Just kind of mess with the interior in here. No way, it's all fun. Kind of mess and cap this here. That way, when you're looking at it, you can still see that there's exposed redstone, but the walls will fade in. You won't actually Like this will, everything here will be hidden, but if you're looking at this, it just looks like exposed redstone, and then there's enough light in there that nothing should spawn. There's no, like, exposed dirt. I might fill that in with stone brick there just to even it up and out. Or just leave it just like this. I don't see a reason to change our rail. What I might do is put blocks of redstone at the top and bottom, and then put some sort of fence along the bottom. Add a little depth to this. Let's do the back wall. Let's put the back wall in. Let's do this window first. I'm gonna need XP real quick. We're gonna do some villager trading for emeralds. That's how I'm gonna get my levels real quick. Then we'll put that back fake window in. And then once we get that done, we'll put the back wall on. I think that's the balance. Non-XC is the best. Limit C's been blessed by ClockCraft community. Yeah. You guys earned it. Blessed is one thing, but she's earned everything. All the recognition she's gotten, she's earned it. Good streamer, incredible builder. Respectful. Oh, blessed. She earned it. My stream is the only thing getting me through destroying the farm. You got it. We've all been there. We've all been there. Right, Pistachio? Right, Stasia? And chat. Stasia and chat. Gonna wait for the rain to end. I'm not building in the rain. Nope. Nope. This is the 3-hour mark. Oh, Danny wasn't here when we celebrated this. Danny, guess what today is? You might have heard. I don't know if it got yapped about yet. Stormy didn't hear this either. Stormy, Danny, guess what today is? Guess what today is? I don't know if Stormy's lurking or not. I know Stormy just woke up, I think. I think that's what her comment was. You're not sure, actually? That's okay. I don't think anybody did, because this was an anniversary from before I started streaming. Today is my 3-year anniversary of my YouTube channel. So It's King or Ivy YouTube channel was today's the 3-year anniversary of it. Sleep? Yeah, there we go. Three years on the old It's King or Ivy YouTube. Let's go trade Shum Farmers. Oh my, shit. If I point this out, you guys are never gonna not see it. So, I just noticed something about this building. I do a little bit, Nat. I just noticed something about it, and once I point it out, you guys are not gonna not be able to see it either. Are you ready? Are you sure you want to see it? Because this build looks super cool. As soon as I point it out, you guys are not gonna be able to unsee it. It kind of looks like an owl, or one of those gremlins from the Gremlins movie. There are the eyes, and they're like the wings of the ears. It kind of looks like an owl. Or it's either a gremlin or an owl. It's got like the squinty eyes with the ears. That's all I could see now. I rounded that corner and that was my first reaction, is that's what that looked like. Oh, that's so frustrating. Posture check. It's so frustrating. It could be the mascot. I don't know what it's gonna look different because we got to add a bunch more to it. But as it sits right now, it looks like a gremlin. It looks like a gremlin. Alright, let's do some villager trading, because I need XP. Oh, I like it. I like it. We're keeping it. It's not like it's going anywhere. Way too much effort building this thing for me to go, oh, it looks like a gremlin, I'm gonna rebuild it. Way too much effort to go that route. Danny, it is very... What's the word? What's the word? Danny did the posture check. Ironic. Because you were sitting like me. No, hold on. I'll get the Danny slouch going on. Hold on. I'll slide my chair back really quick. Got the Danny slouch. You can always tell how far Danny... This is not comfortable at all. You can always tell how far Danny is into a stream because how low she is in the chair. Like, Danny starts a stream, she's up here, and it's just lower, and lower, and lower, and lower. True. Fair enough. Danny's comfy. That's the most important part. Underrated thing about streaming. If you're not comfortable in your streaming setup, it's gonna make streaming hard. Weird thing to point out. If you're not comfy while you're streaming, gonna dog on you. Gonna dog on you. How many farmers do you have? 28. I have 28 on this floor. This is where all of my emeralds come from. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it's probably my main source of XP right now. I don't really use the gold farm unless I absolutely have to, because we do so much trading with these guys that I just get so much XP to heal armor and tools. That's a full lap. I'm gonna go grab another Elytra and I'm gonna come back for the XP I left here. How do you quick trade? Shift click, Jasper. So if you look at a villager, and instead of just clicking on the emerald, you shift click the emerald. And it'll trade everything he's got in one pass. You might say you're psychic. My main screen is a 45-inch ultra-wide. Yep. I rock a ultra-wide monitor. Curved gaming monitor. It's the LG Ultra Gear OLED. I love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, I said I was going to do something. I already forgot. Grab one of my busted Elytras real quick. Put this back for here. Let's go grab that extra XP to heal it up real quick. I'd be here for the XP. I might be able to go get another Elytra. Let's go grab another one. I'm going to grab them all, whatever I got. Whatever I got. Was it weird going to it from a normal view? It took a second sooner. I don't know if I'd go back to a normal monitor now. It definitely took a second to get used to being on an ultra wide, but it's so nice. I don't know if I could go back to not being on one. This is so much XP for villager trading. It's so good for XP. Everybody's like, how do you have so many levels? It's just this, over and over again. Nope, Jasper. So it will stretch res if you're on a device that doesn't support it. Like you just set your resolution to ultra wide. Paige, no, my Elytra was on its last legs. So I just was using these guys to get XP real quick, to heal it, and to get for the emerald strip. So a little bit of both worlds, but there's just so much XP from trading with these guys that I'm just healing all my Elytras at once. Here's another one done. Put this one on. Might get all the Elytras after one round of trading. Oh, we might have actually run out of XP. Are these guys all out? Oh, there's a little bit right there. One round of training, and I had 7 Elytras to full. And villagers are such a good source of XP. Oh yeah, we're gonna work on the back. That's what we're gonna. I was out of XP. I needed to get. Let's put the. Oh, I might have enough emeralds to finish our strip. If we have enough to finish the strip, I might get away with it. Oh, it's bad. I don't know where that other block just went. I think I just ghost placed a block somewhere. It's gonna be close. Gotta be close. One more round of trading should get it done, though. Okay. When I need more XP, I'll finish it off. One didn't place before I typed in chat. I think it ghost placed, Lou. I think it placed through a block. So there might be an emerald on the outside of this wall. Oh, no, there's one right there, too. Oh, wait, no, that's the spot we already found. Yeah, they're all placed here, and it didn't... Looks like it didn't actually ghost place, which is good. Sometimes Bedrock does this weird thing where it ghost place and actually places blocks through blocks. Wait, I can steal from a corner here? Oh, I've already stolen from that corner there. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be perfect. And... Doo-doo-doo. Can I steal from anywhere else? Nope, those are all... All good. All good. When my electros get low again, we'll just do a quick round of villager trading with the farmers again. And we'll finish it off. It's wrong to steal. Alrighty then. Already. Oh, we're doing the back. That's what I talked about. So I need snow. Do I have any at storage? I might. Actually. I think I have 3. Okay, I have like 3 emeralds. 24. Yeah, there we go. Honestly, I need to separate coal and... Yeah, you're losing your... I guess you won't lose your spot yet. Jelly? Gremlin Trading Hall? Good call, Paige. Good call on maybe having more in storage. Nelly? Who's Nelly? Right, we're a little emerald broke right now. All right. Okay. Shna. We need some shna. And we need some wa. We got our shna and some wa. Good to see there. Takes care of that. Takes care of that. A little bit more wa, and we should be good. You never have enough wa. Pimp key? I hate it when my pip key falls asleep. Also mad when my dumb falls asleep too, and I can't grab anything. Really hard to grab things on my hand without my dumb. Pimp key's worse though. Oh, crap. I was supposed to put stone in. I might have enough inventory space to do that. Yeah, here. There. Connie, you're being so loud. Wait, no, this needs to be glass. It's done. Nice, Brat. I hope it does everything you need it to do. Connie will two-tap me with the sword he has currently, so we're not gonna give Connie a hug currently. I value my life. Connie is a force of nature with that sword. So, Libby, the game plan for the end base is we're finishing Royal Labs first. I want to have this whole area done before I start on a new project. So, we got to finish decorating the trading hall, fill in the floor. We're in, like, kind of like the last home stretch of this. We don't need to build any crazy new farms, do any more terraforming. We're pretty much just on the make this place look nice part of the grind. Yeah, we gotta decorate up all the Royal Labs, spawn-proof it, fill in the floor, add the pass, all the decoration stuff. And then once this area is done, then we're gonna start the end base. That is the idea. I think I'm gonna put 2 sets of glass in here. So I'm gonna do like black panes here and black glass panes there. Did you finish the fence? No, Barry. The fence is gonna be a personal challenge to complete project. My game plan for building the fence is I'm probably not gonna do it on camera. That's very much gonna be like I'm sick, or I got home late, or I just kind of want to shut my brain off, watch, you know, another ClockCrafter play or watch another YouTuber play, and just pick away at it. That's kind of it. Jasper, I'm gonna finish the back wall. That's the plan. I'm gonna finish the back wall, so we'll get this filled in and this filled in, and that's gonna stream today. That's gonna be streamed today. Should be 2. Should be 2. Yeah. Let's see. Am I a hugger? If I initiate the hug, yes. I really don't like it when people randomly come up and hug me. Like, I have friends who do that, and, like, not so close friends. I really don't like that. I don't like being picked up in the hug. As a bigger dude, I am not a fan of being picked up. Like, I have a couple buddies of mine who literally would be like, sup? And they'll give me a big bear hug. It's like, great. And then they'll go to pick me up. I'm like, I will literally hit you. I don't like that. Now, I like being the one do it. I don't like uppies. I like giving uppies. Like, I have some friends that are like, as soon as they see me, like, they want the big pick up in the air hug because they know I can do it. But also, I don't want to be on the other side of it. No, I got no problem giving the uppies. I don't want to be being picked up. I know, like, uppies. What? A better way of putting it? You don't like people in your bubble. Also fair. I'm a fairly social person, but I also... Lou, that's a really aggressive way of putting it. I wouldn't phrase it that way. I just, again, I don't want to be picked up. I don't mind it all the time. Buddy, again, comes with the person, right? Friend of mine was a defensive, what was he? Shit, what was his position? It's like a D tackle in college, and he went to a D1 school. Phenomenal athlete, had an option to go play pro if he wanted, but turned it down. The dude was a monster, and he was a good friend of mine. He was a big teddy bear. He didn't mind, because he just, that was just him. He just picked you the fuck up. And, you couldn't do anything, but, you knew that that guy could bench press a small car. I wasn't worried. Even when I was powerlifting at the biggest I wasn't worried about that guy dropping me. It's always like the dude who's like overcompensating, like, oh, sup, brother, and he gives you a big gun, he tries to pick you up, and you can feel that he's straining. Or like, what's even going down a rant hole, but there's a couple girls I used to be friends with who were a little bit more butch than, you know, than the average. I'll say average. They would try to do it all the time. And they'd run up to you and be like, Kinger! They try to just like, hey, listen, I love you. You're my friend. Don't do this. Please. Like, it's all fun and games, you know, when we're joking about it at parties and stuff like that, picking each other up at the bar. Don't do it for real, because you're gonna hurt yourself, and at worst, you're gonna, you know, hurt both of us. It's always the people that don't know their strength. Exactly, Nixie, exactly. Had to leave stream for a while, coming back, seeing the progress is crazy. Thank you, Libby. We're making good progress. The green stripe is really nice, though. I like how the green stripe came out. A little bit of, like, the neon green stripe. That came out really nice. Did I go up 3 with this already? No, I gotta do one more. It's just some people aren't that up-to-date page, I don't think. King, I'm going crazy every time you say that name. Like, why is the world... Paige? Or Libby? What word? Libby. Libby's over on the YouTube chat, Diesel. I have a viewer over on YouTube is asking a bunch of questions. I can't have YouTube chat come up on this screen anymore because that's what was breaking Meld. That's ever since I made YouTube chat its own dedicated chat over here. Meld chat doesn't disconnect anymore. The detective part of my brain put together that was Diesel's daughter's name. This is my favorite rap you've done, and Pink on the Bamp, of course. I just didn't know what word it was. Like, Libby's a name. I'm Liberty Bibberty on Twitch. Got it. I was so confused. Like, what my confusion was is like, what word am I saying? Because Libby's a name. Libby's a name, not a... I guess all words are... Please don't break my brain. I need to get through, like, 10 more minutes of stream. Please don't break my brain. Please don't break my brain. I have a little bit left to stream, and I want to get through it semi-sane. You did say... yeah, I'm tired. We've hit that point in the stream where I'm pretty much only good at placing blocks. Reading chat and interacting is pretty much going out the window. Pretty much hitting that old point in the stream. Lights are on. Machine's running, but nobody's at the controls. What time did we go to bed last night? We streamed until 12:30. I probably went to bed at 2, woke up at 8. And then I've just been filming and editing all day. Yeah, we got off stream at 12:30 last night, 12:45. And then I turned around, I was up at 8, moving about. And I think I sat down back in the chair at like 10. I recorded the whole tutorial for today's tutorial. I recorded 4 or 5... I recorded at least 6 tips and tricks videos. I only edited 3. But I also edited the full YouTube video. I did all the new emotes, and I did all of the new commands for this screen. And I got that done by like 4 p.m. And then I went and did money stuff. Also fun for the brain. Did a bunch of money stuff. Did laundry today. Unloaded and then reloaded the dishwasher. Made dinner, and then went live. Just a busy day. Yeah. So actually we're at the end of the stream and I can rant a little bit. Full-time streaming, I will never understand the creators that go, oh, streaming is so much. I didn't have a chance to Diesel, I worked. I was busy all day today. I didn't get a chance to lift. I basically sun up to sundown today. I was doing all the stuff to be able to keep doing this. So on and so forth. I will never understand the creators that will go like, oh, streaming on TikTok or streaming is so much harder than a real job. Because I've done construction, I've done landscaping, I had my CDL, I drove delivery trucks through kegs for the longest time. Done the hard work and done no collar, blue collar jobs, done white collar jobs. Streaming is not difficult at all. It is a little mentally draining. That is the only thing I can compare it to. This is an absolute blast. I love it. I'm incredibly lucky to do what I'm doing. Work-wise, it's not physically demanding at all. It is a little mentally draining at times. Just because it's like you're constantly having to be on. Other than my voice. The only physical thing I have had that I've started doing the full-time streaming is my voice. You could hear it after the first couple weeks. I ran through my voice. I actually pointed it out to my mods that I actually like felt my voice being torn up because I'm essentially talking nonstop for like 8 to 10 hours a day every day. No, my voice, it's already adjusting. It's already adjusting. I got the, I got the little throat lozenges things, and, you know, I've done the salt water and honey. My voice is pretty much repaired itself. But those first couple weeks, I'm like, oh shit, maybe my voice can't hold up to this. But, call it there. I'm gonna put the back window in, and then that'll be streamed today. Deal? Oh yeah, no, my voice is fully back now. I think it was that first 2-week stretch where I was streaming every day, twice a day. I was doing like 8 to 10 hours live. Every single day of that was like 8, because it's basically it's 8 to 10 hours of talking constantly. Again, not physically demanding, but it does wear on your voice. Does wear down your voice. But I think I texted my mods in the mod chat. I'm like, guys, I can't talk currently. I would get off stream and I wouldn't talk before the next stream started because my voice was so shot to shit. It's fine now, but it kind of sucked. The adjustment was much quicker than I went from doing this. Yeah, definitely a big difference between when I first started streaming, because when I first started streaming, I like went straight into it. You know, I didn't do like 1 or 2 streams a week. I was pumping out like 4 or 5 streams a week, you know, 10, 15, 20 hours a week of streaming when I first started. I didn't give my voice any chance to get used to it. I just went live, and within like the first month of it, I couldn't speak. Really. And it would be getting to the end of stream, my mom's like, Kinger, just call it. We can't even. Pretty much worn through. How's that look? Oh, that looks nice. And then I'll put another run of glass panes on the back. That way it kind of has like a double effect on it. No, so it doesn't hurt. I guess the best way I can attest to it, to explain it to us, is like, for those of you who have gone to the bars, some of you might not be able to go to the bars, but if you've gone to the bars and you're like out with your friends and you had a really, really good night, but you're like yelling over the music all night, you know, you're like trying to have a conversation at the bar, so you're yelling and you're raising your voice and stuff like that, and then you wake up the next morning and you're like, you feel like you were yelling all night, that's what it like feels like. So it doesn't hurt, but you kind of just notice that, you know, it's not all there. So it doesn't hurt, but your voice isn't all there. That's the best way to describe, like, what it feels like on my end. Really? Where'd that last one go? All the way down there, because of course it did. I missed it, because I looked. All right, team, what do we think? That's a pretty good stroke of work we did today. That's how the back came out. I'm going to change our railway a little bit. I'm probably going to add some more substance to this part of it. This is how the back turned out so far. We haven't done any lighting, but we have our nice big window right there. We'll eventually pyramid. We got the back. This is what the top looks like so far, with the striping going over the top. Eventually said we gotta wrap the middle. I gotta decorate this a little bit. Gotta add some sort of direction to the end. And then the front, you can't unsee it, Grogu. Kind of does look like Grogu, doesn't it? And this is how our front came out. I think the plan for tomorrow morning, because I'll be live in the morning like normal. Is I'm going to add some sort of pyramid like we did on top of the bamboo farm here, probably with black glass again, just to even it out. Add some sort of detail here, and then put wraps around the bottom. I might even continue this up. Like, take this pattern and do it, like, 2 more times. So do, like, a row of... Cap it here, bring it all the way around with, like, a row of black, blue. Kind of bring up the middle a little bit, then peak it type deal. Make it look even more like Grogu. And then, of course, we got to do a bunch of work around the outside, but that's its own thing. Melon and pumpkin on top. It's just getting trading hall ratty. So I was considering doing, you know, melon on one side, pumpkin on one side. I ended up not doing that because they're different amount of letters. You know, melon is 5 and pumpkin is 6. So it would look weird being off 7. So yeah, it would look weird having each side. So I'm just going to do trading hall across the top. Nice big quartz letters once we're done detailing it. I think that is the game plan I'm going for. All right, but that is gonna do it for stream today. Let me empty my inventory real quick, back out of the world, and then we will we'll do our little just chatting outro, and then once we're done with that, we'll raid out, and then I will see you guys in the morning. Yeah, we'll do our wake up stream tomorrow. I'm already excited for my egg Sammy in the morning. Wake up, have my egg Sammy, and then go from there. Alrighty, so let me bring you guys to the big screen. Bring you guys to the big screen. Can hide this, don't need that. Alrighty, who is live? I think Silver isn't live because he's yapping with Tan in the Discord. Steve is live. We raided, you know what? We did not raid Dell last night. I wanted to raid Dell because she made that really nice video for us, featuring the super smelter, and I didn't think she got the video uploaded yesterday. She did, so I missed raiding Dell last night. So I'm going to queue up a raid for the one and only Miss Delipop right now. So go hop into that raid for her. You guys know Dell. She's the absolute best. She's another member of ClockCraft. She's the Wither Queen of ClockCraft. And, you know, just for my own sake, she made a really, really nice, you know, shout out video for me on the super smelter I built her. All right. So you see this clock where it says 11:17 right now in 11 hours, 10.5 hours, basically 9:30, 10 a.m. tomorrow. When that clock says that, that's when I'll be live. We'll do our just chatting. We'll yap a little bit. We'll have Brecky watch an old episode of ClockCraft. And we'll play some Minecraft, continue working on the trading hall. Sound good? Sound good? Yes? Gucci. As always, best way to support the channel is to buy yourself some merch. And then take care of yourselves, take care of each other, tell someone you love them. And I'll catch you guys in the morning. Good night, everybody. Peace.